Another day, people. Another day. Another day of documentarianism. Documentarianism. And yes, it was a legit F. Because I was legit late today. Only so that I could actually see the jokes of the F. I'm joking. How is the audio? How is the video? And how is everything going today? Let's just wait for the audio. Careful, Viva. How you doing? Yes, look, there are so many police around. I think that the only risk would be the police, but I'm not afraid of the police.
You actually missed 16 of them in line with shields walking through
today?
Right now,
You don't mind being on camera? Do you want to be on camera?
No, I don't mind.
All right.
I just followed them, actually.
All right, what do you have? Well, I don't actually care who you are. I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
Yeah.
What did you see?
Well, I can show you what I saw. I saw a major force of police. Here you go.
Let's not show anything.
Okay,
that's nothing. We've seen that before.
No, but there was 3 groups like that,
okay.
And they went under the bridge and everything. They're just keeping things safe, I guess.
Cool.
But they're in full force.
All right. Well,
I guess they always have been. It's just I never seen them storming like that.
Well, I think it's proportionally there's fewer participants than police now, so it looks disproportionate.
That might be good.
I suspect on the weekend when the streets are filled with participants, if we get there.
Yeah, proper participants.
Are you from Ottawa?
Yes.
And have you been troubled or aggrieved by this?
Well, totally. I work outreach downtown,
okay.
So
you don't mind actually if I talk to you about this?
No, I don't mind.
All right. Sorry. So you work where at Outreach?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's basically I hand out food and socks, tubes, gloves, water bottles to the homeless, and I do it on a volunteer basis. So, and I also deal with the safe sites a lot, the safe injection sites and naloxone and overdoses and stuff like that. So I think the major impact with the truckers would be the emergency responses, and when they came in and triple blocked or triple parked on King Edward, it did shut down that street for at least a week, and there was major problems with major first responders getting to calls and having to pick and choose calls and stuff like that. So I definitely saw there was a major impact with the peaceful protesters that signed contracts. I saw them ditching feces on property, public property. I've seen flags being lit on fire. I've seen all kinds of different things that don't belong in the truckers' protest. And I think that that's going to be our issue. And I support the police in making a safe, protest for them. But let's get it done. Let's figure it out, and let's get our Prime Minister out here, and let's hear from him and make sure we get some good comments.
All right. Excellent.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You too. So there you have it, people. Live streaming. You can't control who says what, and that is the impression of a local resident who works in outreach. It's interesting. I didn't actually know there were safe injection sites in Ottawa. 3. That's interesting. Okay. 3 safe injection sites in Ottawa. Okay. Very interesting. So now, anyhow, we're going to walk through the... Look, we're going to see about those notices that were being handed out. See if anybody has any answers or details on them. And what's going on. It's very quiet. I mean, I won't say eerily quiet. It's a rainy Thursday morning. How you doing?
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hey, good. It's a rainy Thursday morning, so it's not clear, that there would have been all that much pedestrian or participant traffic to begin with, but it is very quiet. And I don't think there's more police than ordinarily, or that I've seen over the last. Is this day 11 or day 12 now of live streaming? Anyhow, here, this is what it's looking like now. Very, very quiet. Can still hear the Oscar Peterson playing. And it's extremely mild. It's 7 degrees. I was going to wear just I'm a loser. I was going to wear a shell of a jacket, a Mountain Hardwear, but something about wearing all black, because I'm wearing my Sprockets black jeans. Something about being dressed all in black that I don't like. So I went with my North Face jacket that has seen its fair share of wear and tear. Not the best thing when it's raining, but who cares? Okay, so very quiet. So quiet you can hear a random passerby calling me a loser. Okay, so let's see what we got here. And it's not going to be a particularly long stream today. It was to see what's going on subsequent to the handing out of the notice, see what instructions the police are giving, see what the response is, and just see what's going on in general on the street here. We'll check back in with our... what's going on with my boots? Not comfortable. We'll check back in with our two gentlemen at the mouth of the convoy, or at the War Memorial, who have been camping out there now for 2 weeks. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, I should also ask, I didn't share this link around as well as I probably should have. It was short notice. Created it on the way up here, so share the link around on social media. Although, looks like it's going to be a quiet stream, literally and hopefully legally. But let's just go check in on our gentlemen, see if they're there. Based on the padlock on the outside, I think it is physically impossible that they are inside. It's interesting, like having done this now and been here so many days, you get to meet the same people, same people who have become characters in this play of our time. Everyone's got a different personality, everyone's got a different reason for being here, but you get to see the same faces in certain locations. You get to see call them pedestrians. What do they refer to them as in Fight Club? Tourists. I wouldn't call them tourists, but you get to see the same faces, new faces, how it evolves over time, how it ebbs and flows during different days of the week, during different hours of the day. This is the War Memorial. We have seen how this has evolved over the weeks of this protest. How's it going? How you doing?
How are you, my man?
Came to see what's going on today.
Good to see you.
Do you mind being on camera?
I do not.
Okay. First of all, how you doing?
Excellent. Nice to see you, as I said.
Thank you very much. Are you with the convoy or are you a local?
I'm a local. I try to do my best to come in every morning to say hello and thank them. And, well, we all know we all know. So, I mean, there's nothing much to be said. And I really enjoyed your last comment. Because I think this is really an awakening moment for Canadians. And as my mind was wandering as I talked, it's gone even beyond mandates at this point. It's about, I'll just say, lack of procedure in Parliament. And if anything, I've never liked our city councillor. I watched the board members meeting. We all know what's happened with the flux there, they're progressives. But I'm really, like I said, thankful that what the truckers have accomplished, as I said to them last week, I think that's their worst fear, is they're afraid they're letting Canadians down. I said, no, you've already won. Because if Canadians are so naive to not see what's come, whether it be the CBC or whatever, they're at loss, and it's time to basically just walk away, end the discussion, because things have broken down so obviously clear.
Yeah. It's definitely highlighted. I say corruption or the incompetence or the inadequacy of government, but above all else, the inability of the leader, Justin Trudeau, to respond like a leader should.
But I'm sure you've heard it all. Best compliments you've ever heard, probably. And like you said, stay irrelevant, document, and that's what it's all about.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Sir, you want to be in?
I would love to.
All right. Tell us where
Viva.
you're from. Are you part of the convoy or are you a local?
No, I'm part of the convoy. I hitchhiked up here from New Brunswick.
From New Brunswick. Amazing. And how
reasons? Wanted to back the truckers, and I actually wanted to come here and meet you in person.
Done and done. You got both. How long have you been here for?
A week now.
How has it been?
Yeah, rough on the nerves, but you got to hold strong.
Have you noticed any change in, temperature or ambiance since Monday?
No, everybody seems to know that, it's about peace. So we have the truth on our side. There's no reason to get wound up, you know. Causes more problems if you do. So we're in it to win it. We're in, you know,
How long are you here for?
till it ends.
And interactions with the police, how have they been? Or have you had any?
I've had quite a few, and it's quite positive. They all wave at me, and I talk to them, you know, be polite with them. They're all friendly so far. So
Fantastic. What's your first name?
Michael,
Mike, nice to meet you. All right.
want me to say hi to my wife,
absolutely.
Karen,
Please.
back in New Brunswick. She's been watching you.
What part of New Brunswick?
Chipman area,
Okay.
Grand Lake.
I think I know it. We've spent some time in New Brunswick, but I'm going to go look it up on a map.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you very
brother.
much. Have a good one,
you
sir.
doing?
Do you mind being on camera?
No.
All right, let's see it. Where are you from?
I'm from right here.
How long? Oh, so you're from Ottawa.
Yep.
I dare ask the question. I don't want to ask the question because I don't want you to get in trouble. What brought you here?
Monday, the actions of the government on Monday was the straw that broke the camel's back.
So this is very interesting. This is a first time now. Hitherto or prior to, up until then,
Up until then,
you had not been.
I've been watching you.
Yeah. All right. Amazing.
Thank you.
Fantastic, sir. But you had not been coming down. What was your impression up until Monday?
Well, I had been watching you for at least a week at that point, so my impression was the same as it was. It was actually more inclusive than I thought so. It was the most inclusive environment I ever just walked into. That's just a guy standing there.
Fantastic. And then what? I mean, everybody knows Monday. Supreme Leader Justin Trudeau comes up with Chrystia Freeland and basically converts Canada into a banana republic, whatever you want to call it, invokes the Emergencies Act and declares that they can authorize, instruct banks to freeze bank accounts. I believe it's as of the Emergencies Act, but wouldn't put anything past them. So that was the straw that broke your proverbial camel's back.
Yeah, but I have a 6-year-old son, and I couldn't stand there anymore and not do anything.
Fantastic.
Here I am.
Well, I dare say be careful. I say be careful not from a security, just from a legal perspective.
Yes.
Who knows what qualifies as aiding and abetting? And
I got your buddy Amber in my phone.
Hey, Dave, you got. Hopefully, you never need to use it.
Thank you very
Nice to
much.
meet
I
you.
just want to say hi, Dad.
Oh, please.
We've been watching you for a couple weeks, so all right.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
Have a good day. That's very interesting. That's a first, people. Yeah. Donut boy, donut man, Bible man.
I
and
do have a donut.
You know what? I had a, at the risk of people criticizing me for supporting Tim Hortons, I did go there to get the wrap travailleur matin.
Yeah.
Eggs,
It's great, yeah.
bacon, home fries in the thing, in one sandwich.
Yes. Yeah, that's
How
beautiful.
you doing? Good to see
I'm
you.
good. I can walk. I'm gonna drop this off probably at the hotel. So I feel walking down there. I'll walk.
Come walk with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just show the.
Have you been to the Tim Hortons that opened up?
No.
You can to let everyone know. Down here, like in the Tim Hortons and down Barrito, they have opened up. You can go in without a mask. I just went in and I can sit down without a vax point. They did, and that's before the COVID.
That is, I was told that, by the way, for people who were pooping on Tim Hortons saying they're part of the problem. I was told this. I hadn't tested it because
I just went down there, sat down, and I saw you live stream and said, "Well, then I'll go see. I'll buy some donut."
Well, I still don't want a donut, but thank you very much. Now I'm going to just show the monument so that we can all see firsthand. Show firsthand what this is what they were blocking off with a fence, depriving veterans of their patriotic right to come and pay respects to their fallen brothers and sisters.
This was all from the protests. Yeah,
Yep.
protesters.
And we're just going to go around to make sure that there's no vandalism. Sir, how you doing?
Big man, thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Here we go. Nothing. Look at this clean. And look at this protest over here. Looks like citizens walking.
You're becoming famous in Ottawa.
Well, you know, I'll tell you one thing. I will take pride in being recognized, or no, I will take pride in being known among a freedom-loving crowd.
Yeah.
There's, you know, I oddly enough, there were some neighboring restaurants and stores now that have been watching the streams, but it's an honorable thing, or I say it's a flattering thing to be recognized among freedom-loving Canadians.
I just want to say thank you for all that hard work you do.
Can you tell me what's going on here?
Here's the Joker walk here, 6th round. So they're walking around.
You don't mind being on camera?
No, mine.
Okay. So tell us what's going on here. It looks like a very quiet, respectful walk. If I may color it with my own observation.
This is my first day here, and it's absolutely quiet. They are peace and love, and there's nothing to be worried about.
And would you call it the Jova?
The Jericho walk.
The Jericho walk.
Yeah, that's
okay. Well, that's obviously a biblical reference, but I don't get it. What is the biblical reference?
They walk around the city. I believe it's called Jericho, and on the seventh time that they do it, they walk around 7 times around the city, and the walls fall.
Right.
7 times for 7 days.
For 7 days. That's correct.
Yes.
I should have asked you because you gave me the Bible. I would presume you knew the story. So, and what?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. No, you got it. But it was for 7 days.
Oh, for 7 days.
Yeah.
What is the perimeter of the walk that they're doing?
I just joined them on the 6th one. It just started, so
Okay.
I won't be able to tell you.
Go. Don't lose the crowd.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. So, don't interpret anything that I'm saying here as being encouraging or telling people they can do anything with impunity. We saw the pictures of the notices that the police were giving out. There were questions as to what official directives had been ratified by Parliament subsequent to the invocation of the Emergencies Act. Unsigned, undated notice. Police were giving it out. There are protesters here who are not getting arrested, but you can draw your own conclusions and what is the word? Govern yourselves accordingly, as we say in the legal world. But the posters are still up, so this is good here. This is the garbages. Oh, there's a little garbage over there, which might just be a flipped over banner.
I'd like to ask you.
How you doing?
I'd like to ask you a question as a lawyer, from your lawyer expertise.
As a lawyer, is going to be the first part of that answer is going to be #no legal advice. But what's your question?
Well, my question is like the entire assumption of the Canadian law is that that there'd be reasonable limits. Or they had all these very vague terms. Isn't it supposed to be that the assumption that the people who govern have to have wisdom with their governance, and when they meet and they respond appropriately, isn't that kind of the assumption of the Canadian legals? It's not just about like, oh, you protest, let me just put on the back. No, you have to govern with wisdom.
Well, there's a lot of. I don't have too many expectations of the government. How you doing?
Big fan.
Thank you very much. How's everything? I'm not recording you now, but how has everything been here?
Good. Peaceful.
Good.
Yep.
No police, no mass police arrests.
No, not that I've seen. Everybody peaceful. Lots of old people, families.
Old people, families, peaceful. Good. Oh, and I'm going to just get this because I like this one right here because it is 100% true. The world is watching, and unfortunately, too much of the world is laughing at what Trudeau is doing to the fabric of Canadian society. I'm not going to record anything that I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble here, so I'm just going to keep walking this way. It's quiet. It's still beautiful, still peaceful. Police are not. I mean, there's a lot of police walking around, but I think it's only proportionate to the amount of civilians. How you doing? Tourists was the word from the Fight Club. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're documenting today again. I don't want to get anyone too close to some people here, so I'll turn it right around now. So this is, it's very quiet compared to the other days. Here we go. Look at this. Welcome to Ottawa. We would like to, home of all the citizens of Canada. We would like to remind the city and members of the House of Commons that Ottawa is also our home. We are not enemies. We are peaceful Canadian citizens, and we expect to be treated as such.
Very beautiful.
So we'll see if I want to. How you doing? You see, that's. Wait, I had a thought the other day. Yes, by the way, that was it. That Trudeau's emergency declaration was the clincher for someone who had hitherto been following but not participating. I wonder how many more people like that there are out there. But you know, not a lot of non-convoy participants, but there are some. But trucks are still here. Let's see this. For love, for unity, for freedom. Medical science, not political science. The country's fuel, freedom working, the man. Oh, one thing that's been driving me nuts is that copyright holders have been claiming the videos based on the music playing in here, and it's almost a joke. I contested one, and I said incidental use. Within a day, the copyright holder rejected my contestation.
Oh my!
But at least they didn't pull it. They just, claimed.
That's like Neil Young saying he doesn't want music playing at
Well,
Trump.
who sings Sweet Carolina? Because if it's Neil Young's copy, who sings Sweet Carolina? I don't know. Anyhow, I'm gonna make noise over the music as we go through this, even if it's me beatboxing.
Yeah.
So this is the main part where they have the stage. There's not really anybody here now. And you know what? If this ends up being muted afterwards, you'll know why. Look at what's going on here. Look at the size of that Canadian flag. How you doing? Let me ask you, how's everything going here these days?
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. The support seems like it's just getting stronger and stronger. There's definitely more people here today than there was yesterday.
The weather's a little better, but have the police been giving anybody any problems?
I haven't seen anything yet. So everything's just rumors at this point. Take it day by day. Perfect. Moment by moment.
You heard that, rumors, people. Don't believe the rumors. To the extent that Zot, Ottawa, Travel Fund 69. How you doing? You want to say hi?
Of course.
Where are you from?
I'm from Montreal.
You came down for the day?
I came down until Sunday.
Until Sunday?
I'm going to stay until Sunday.
How has it been so far?
Listen, these are most loving people, peaceful people. Just shut off the TV, stop listening to CBC, all this propaganda. Just come down here. Just come down here and get a hug from me, a bear hug. Come on. I love you. Just come down. Don't stop listening to propaganda. These are loving people. Loving people.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. So you hear it.
Viva for you.
How you doing, gentlemen? How you doing, sir? You mind being on camera? Where are you from? It's going to become a meme. Are you part of the convoy?
We came down with the convoy.
Came down with the convoy. Just in case I can't hear. Say loud.
From Ottawa, Ontario.
Okay.
Came down, stayed for a few days at the beginning of all of this. Went home, came back now. Came to support people.
All right. And I'm asking everyone the same question today. Any interaction with the police? Have they been more aggressive, more dominant? Good. Good. May it stay that way, sir. Thank you.
Great job.
That's good. Thank you. Okay, so we're hearing it firsthand. Don't believe the rumors. Who are you going to believe? The rumors or your own eyes through my camera, my iPhone? Look at this. This is beautiful. Oh, there's a big crowd there. You know what? We're going to go explore. Let me just read some of these. We can only be great without hate. Unity, pulacity, freedom, thank you, truckers and farmers. Stand up, Canada. You called me a fringe, sexist, racist, supremacist, majority, minority. Sweetie, WTF, and those flags. The flag on the left is the transgender flag. The flag next to it is the gay pride flag. I hope that's the right term for it. All right, and now I know what eggplants are because I once asked in a live stream and got an answer that was, look, I'm very naive in some ways, and I have too much experience in others. How you doing? So now I know what that emoji means. Let's just see. I'm recording myself, not you.
You're here again.
I'm here. I got to see what's going on. I heard they're handing out notices and arresting people. Do you have a copy of the notice? And do you know who issued the notice? And nothing's bad's been going on? Okay. No, sir. Good. No, I won't even touch it. I was going to fist bump. Boom. Okay, see you soon. Oh, hello. You're live streaming?
Yes, I am.
Well, here's our first cross streams of the day. What is your channel? Where are you live streaming?
My channel is Lisa V TV.
How do you spell that?
Lisa
V.
TV.
Okay, cool.
And yours?
Yeah, Viva Fry.
Yes, I've seen you, Viva
So,
Fry.
how long have you been here for?
That's awesome. You know, we just arrived from Alberta. A busload of us from Lacrete and outside of Edmonton. So we just arrived last night.
Okay, cool.
Coming to support the troops on the ground.
Have you received this? Look at this. Have you received the infamous police notice?
I have not. I heard about it.
And have you seen anybody getting arrested? Any incidents with police? Any aggressive behavior by police?
Nope. They've just been walking around.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty peaceful here. Pretty jovial. The truckers are firm in their position, holding the line, and their morale is high.
You're from Alberta, so you're in for a little. You're not in for an overnighter. You're in for an overnighter.
Oh no.
Okay, you're in for a longer haul.
Longer haul. Thank you for being here as well.
My pleasure.
That's you.
See you soon.
Bye.
Now I'm realizing a very important thing about hair. It's not supposed to be as long on the side as it is on the top. me just tuck that behind my ear. Okay, now let's see what's going on here. There's a large. That looks even weirder. Okay. There's a large crowd of people on Parliament Hill, and I'm just going to turn around and see what's going on. Not knowing who they are whatsoever.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm supposed to let you know if you want a exclusive view. I can put you up there. So if you want up there, I can take you.
Okay, I'll come right to this. Actually, just after this one. Let's do it now. I have been offered exclusive view
Live
from
from
the
shed.
tower. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hamilton.
Are you? And you've been here for the whole time?
21 days today. Our
Top
big
out.
blue Kenworth's right over here, front lines.
Well, I mean, I'm asking an obvious question. What brought you here, and what industry are you in? Have you been impacted by the last 2 years or the mandates?
I have a 4-year-old little girl, so seeing her wear a mask is not what I want to see anymore.
Yep.
So we haven't left. We've been in this big blue beauty right here. We've been sleeping in the back of it. The generosity of the community has been absolutely unbelievable. We have had no issues here, actually, and this is my truck right here.
This is a beautiful. Okay, so it says no trespassing on this. Is that a what is it?
It's a legal notice that just says no forceful entry. We are not allowing them in or around the vehicle with notice.
Oh, I see. This is for the police.
Yes.
Okay.
So they cannot enforce it.
Is there any identifying information on that?
It's okay, just Tyler's name's on there, but it's already been on the news.
Check this out. Ugh. There we go. So that's a no trespassing pursuant to the Canadian Bill of Rights, Section 1A, 1B, and the Criminal Code of Canada, Section 34. This is notice to all peace officers and other officials, including police officers. Take notice that you are prohibited from trespassing against the persons and property on the property known as Tyler Armstrong, yada yada. And then we go, you see that? Should you enter said vehicle contrary to this notice, you may be charged, or in the case of forced entry without a criminal warrant, for the property will be defended from this unlawful entry. All right, that's interesting. Got our first dogs of the day. Okay, I'll get those later. Go, let's see this. So when was this? This has been put up only relatively recently.
Okay, so there's a small group of us. The shed was already on the Freightliner. And then we seen the mainstream media absolutely lying to Canadians, and we were just sick of it. So we called in some carpentry boys, and some boys got to building, and it's all up to code up there. We have everything all certified.
Fantastic.
We got it branded, labeled, socialed, and we started throwing out live feeds. We got a Starlink, so we're connected to Elon Musk. Internet, just in case they want to black us out with cell phone service or anything like that. We made some porta potties behind it, as you can see.
Yeah, look at this.
And we're just doing our part to make sure that we can get the actual mainstream media of what's going on out there.
I'm gonna rant and rage against the mainstream media when I'm back down the street. But let's see this stuff.
I'll take you up there.
Knowing that it's code compliant, I'll be less afraid of it collapsing. And that would be the irony, by the way.
The stairs are a little bit sketchy, but we just we'll take you up there.
After 11 days of walking the streets, Viva breaks a leg walking up the stairs.
This way.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yes, sorry, Bob. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm a very nimble. I'm like a mountain goat. I'm like a very small mountain goat. Look at this, gentlemen. I saw you.
We did an interview the very
I know.
second day.
Yeah, remember how?
I seen you and I said, go get him.
Well, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Thought I'd give you an exclusive.
Thank you very much. I'm not going to get. I'm not going to stand on a stool, but check this out, people.
Talk to our guy.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. I'll do a 360.
Whatever you want.
Tell your followers they can check out that 360 live stream.
Oh.
Live from the shed.
Okay, live for the shed. We'll get there in 1 second. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And that was where the prayer crowd was this morning. So, sir, say it loud. Who are you?
I'm David Paisley. I'm a part of Live from the Shed and help take care of the boys on Wellington Street here too.
So it's a 360, 24/7 live stream.
That, Lord willing, it's a 24/7. We're running off of a generator and a Starlink satellite, so it goes up and down sometimes, but we're working to keep it up certainly all day today and just keep people safe and make sure that the world's watching.
Yep, very nice.
It's, if you look up Live from the Shed on YouTube, or if you go to shedmedia.ca, you can get a link to the YouTube stream. So
Live from the Shed. If anybody can put that link in the chat, that would be great, and I'll pin it to the top comment afterwards.
I appreciate it.
And so, what's been the mood since the declaration and since handing out of notices?
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, nothing has really changed because they've been threatening us from the beginning, giving us these letters, arresting people for having jerry cans. And as you guys, if you've been following, in great Canadian spirit, we've had some fun with it. So after the jerry cans became illegal, we had hundreds of people come with jerry cans. We had jerry cans all over the street, people using them as drums, drinking out of them. And then the next day, the new threat was they were going to come after the children. And then the next day, all of a sudden, there were families all over the place and more children than I'd ever seen. This is peaceful. This is respectful. We're trying to live up to the Canadian stereotype of we're trying to be friendly, we're trying to be loving, but we are making a clear stand, and we're doing this the right way. No one's here for violence. No one's here to overthrow the government. We're simply here to stand up for freedom. When I saw people losing their jobs, when I saw people being denied from going to their child's hockey game or ballet classes, simply because of personal medical choices that they've made, that is wrong. That's not the Canada I believe in. That's not the world that I believe in. We are a free nation. We are a free country, and we want to make sure that future generations have that same freedom that we've been able to enjoy. So that's why we're here. We come in peace, but we stand united, as some of the signs say out there. And we're so thankful for your support. And we encourage each of you to take a stand for freedom wherever you're from. Be peaceful, be respectful, wave your flags, honk your horns, and show our governments that discrimination is not what we're about. That people losing their jobs over private decisions that they've made is not what we're about. That's not what Canada's about, and that's not what the free world's about.
I should have asked if the audio was good. I saw some people saying audio up. If you heard that, I think everybody heard it well enough. Where are you from?
I'm from Southern Ontario, so from the Kitchener area. I'm just a lowly tradesman. I work in HVAC, and now we're trying to run a social media campaign. So that's what it's all about here. It's very grassroots. There were some framers built this stage for us. We had someone donate the Starlink, and I've been running around trying to buy camera gear and learn in like 48 hours how to do streaming. So I finally got a somewhat stable feed going. So yeah, you can check out Live from the Shed on YouTube and see a 360 panoramic of what's going on out here. And then we're also trying to just share some of our stories from right here on the ground and show you what we're really about here. These are good people. They just want to get back to their families, get back to their lives. No one's professional protest. Most of us have never been to a protest before, but we're here. We're standing for your freedom. And as you've met some of these awesome truckers down here, they're the real heroes. Not all heroes wear capes. Some drive trucks, and that's what the world's learned.
And some have beautiful, beautiful beards.
Beautiful beards.
Sir, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Anything for you, Viva.
I'll be back.
You've been a staple for Canada for a long time. I've watched every one of your things for years, and I love you.
Thank you very much.
We're here in peace. You know, we always have been, regardless of what they say. I was born in this city. This is my city. And those people that live in this city that own $1 million condos and stuff, this isn't about you. This is about Canada and the world. We're going to show the world how to do this peacefully. Everywhere in the world, it has turned nasty during protests. We're not like that. We're a different type of people.
Beautiful. And I want to show this to the world. Freedom 2022. Thank you. I'll be back before I leave today.
Thank you so much. See you guys.
You do one more up here anytime you want.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's good to see a bunch of the cards and other gifts.
Here, I'm gonna come. So check out this.
Well, I can
This
take
is
you
a
around the
Dutch
shed.
staircase.
I'd love to have a coffee with you.
It's literally Dutch guys who built it.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah, don't worry. Okay, coming down. And if I go down too fast,
Oh yeah.
okay, we're good. Boom, shakalaka. Alrighty.
Here's the sampling.
So this is we're heading into the shed now to see some of the signs,
Yeah.
cards from kids. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. Thank you. Support from Muskoka. Thank you for your bravery. You'll never know what this means to me personally. I've never had heroes until now. Thank you for doing what so many of us couldn't. Hold the line with love. Janine Ives, Nova Scotia. Beautiful. And let's see. Oh, look at this. This is amazing. How's it going? There's nothing personal, sensitive in here?
No.
Look at
phone
this.
numbers are.
This is a 360 camera would be good in here.
This is our where our stream's running from here, and then we're linked up to our Starlink satellite that we've got going off of the generator. So it's very grassroots. It's very Dutch. There's quite literally. There's the guy who owns this truck is Dutch, and his friends have been very helpful to us.
Fantastic.
Shout out to the Mennonites too, if there's any of you out there.
That's
Yeah,
the live feed right there.
That's the live feed there. These walls are covered in cards. From
Unmask
people all
the
over
Kids
country.
2022. Lord the Shepherd of His People, Psalm 23. It's
You
beautiful.
like the drawings? This is like the overpasses, right? Of everyone with the flags.
It's fantastic.
Lots of pictures of trucks. Here, I'll read you one. I like this letter quite a bit. It says, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. Trucker, thank you for standing up for what is good, true, and right. May God be with you, and you remind me of Daniel in the lion's den and David and Goliath. These men had courage just like you. You came from all over Canada to one place for a very important reason. Keep being strong and courageous. Sincerely, Talia, age 7. And then she's got a nice little drawing of a truck.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and this is just from Ontario. If you get a chance to talk to one of the Western trucks, they've got boxes of these things because they came from right across the country. So
Phenomenal. It's beautiful.
there you go.
Everyone, live from the shed.
Yeah.
And I think I saw the link in there.
Shedmedia.ca has the links of
Shedmedia.ca.
has the link.
Some of these things. Okay, I'm back. Woo! Okay, have a good day. I got a call, and I don't know how I got a call. How you doing?
Hi.
May I squeeze through here? Okay. I got a telephone call. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what we got here.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay, no, hold on.
I have a great
How you doing, sir?
for you.
Thank you very much. I want to see what does it say? Freedom. Thank you, truckers.
Yeah.
Freedom, fringe minority who, LOL, address Canada.
Yeah.
If you come over here so we can get
Yes,
away from the
because
back
the
noise.
reason I wanted to talk to you is because I saw
You're live on the interweb right now.
That's fine.
Okay.
The reason I wanted to come down and talk to you was because you were talking about your grandmother yesterday. This is gonna make me cry. So I gotta show you this on the news.
There are lots of snow
My
already.
grandmother will be 108. 108 in June. My grandmother is quadruple vaccinated. She's had a vaccine every 6 months for the last 2 years, and we still cannot see her. This is ridiculous. And CTV had no problems running her birthday parade. Last year when we had a big birthday parade and couldn't see her. She's been a resident of Ottawa her entire life. Okay, she came here when she was 14.
What, can you not see her because of policies or because of traffic from the convoy?
No,
What's
we can't see her because of policies, mandates. They keep locking her down. They keep locking her down, and the only time we get to see her is if through a window or a phone call. It's ridiculous. My grandmother at 108 people, 108, has had 4 vaccines, one every 6 months, and we still cannot see her. This is stupid. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. When I heard your story about your grandmother being 103 and still living under, depression problems and traumas and things like that. My grandmother is of sound mind, only went into a nursing home at 104, lived in her own apartment until she was 104, went into a nursing home 3 years ago and has been locked down for 2 years. She's of sound mind, perfect health, walks the hallways every single day to keep her exercise up, but she wants to see her family. The only people that can go see her are my 2 uncles. It's ridiculous. It's like she's got an entire family that wants to see her. We're all vaccinated. Her whole entire family, except for the young children, are vaccinated, and we still can't see her. Trudeau is a fucking disgrace to Canada right now. An absolute disgrace. Sorry for swearing on TV.
Don't worry.
But I mean, this is ridiculous. He has got to go. This has got to end. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my country. I left work to come here to see you because I felt like I needed to get this message out, especially after hearing you talk about your grandmother living into her hundreds. We are so proud of her. We are so proud of my grandmother living until 108 and being a resident of Ottawa her entire life. CTV had no problems promoting her birthday parade last year, but they're certainly not going to get out her story that she's quadruple vaccinated at 108 and we still can't see her. It's absolutely ridiculous. This has got to stop, and I don't understand how the leader of our country is not hearing our stories. They are not hearing our stories. They are not hearing. This man sits up there in his little white world, in his little friggin' Parliament Hill. Nobody in Parliament has suffered this pandemic more than the working class. We have suffered and suffered and suffered, and we have had enough. No politicians suffered. People go do their groceries for them. People run them all over the city and do all kinds of things for them. My son moved out of Ontario because he cannot afford to live here at the age of 30, making almost $30 an hour, cannot afford to live in Ottawa. He moved to Quebec and now he can't buy groceries. He can't buy food because he's not vaccinated. He chose not to be vaccinated and he moved to another province because he can't afford to live here and moved over there, and now he can't buy groceries. I had my other son lost his career overnight, left Canada and moved to Norway. Left Canada and moved to Norway to raise my grandson in Norway, in a socialist country where they've got freedom like you would not believe. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous for Canada to be going through this. He created this problem. He created this problem, and now he's backed up against the wall like a little rodent and is panic stricken and doesn't know how to get himself out of it other than to come down hard on the working class. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. This has got to end, and I'll tell you right now, if the truckers are forced to leave, we are up here every single day on this hill until this is over with. This is not done. If Trudeau thinks that this is going to be done when the truckers leave, he's got a rude awakening for him, because we will all be back up here. What these truckers need to do is they need to make a moving protest and maybe not stand still, right? What are they going to do, arrest them all if they're all moving around in Ottawa? You know what? Hundreds of trucks are standing by waiting to come in here, right? We should all be moving nonstop. Just fill our city up with moving vehicles, just nonstop. This is not ending. This is not ending. And I want to see my grandmother.
I'm gonna talk about that as I walk down the street. That's terrible. It's just terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
Can I give you a hug as well?
Yes.
You definitely have had.
How you doing?
Love the channel, Viva.
Say hello to Earl again, will you?
Earl, how you doing? All right, man. I'm talking to someone who's watching right now. Here, hold on a second. Do you mind being on camera? Yeah. No, okay, don't worry. So I won't get back. Yes, thank you.
Love the channel, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's it. It's outrageous.
I thought you were 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Everybody said, you are fry, he's big.
7 feet tall. You sir, are closer to 7 feet tall than me. How you doing?
You know what I mean? And now he's shut out of the grocery store.
Oh, here we go. I'm not going to read your name. I'm just going to read this, by the way. Make sure that nobody's seen anything. Hello, blank. Hope all is well. This comes from the Toronto. No, don't. We don't want to mention her name. I'm a journalist at the Toronto Star. I'm emailing you because your information is recorded on the Give Send Go donors list that was hacked and leaked. And I'm reaching out for confirmation. The database shows, do you mind if I say how much? The database shows that you donated $150 to the, quote, Freedom Convoy. On it gives you a date. And left a message, thanks to Freedom Convoy, Give Send Go, Rebel News, yada yada, True North, thanks to the It appears your name is also listed as a, I don't want to read this over. Oh, this is not good. Oh, and then they said, it says it appears that your name is also listed as a training constable employed by the Toronto Police Service. Can you confirm? Our deadline is 5:30. So you got this from somebody else?
I got that from that reporter.
This is Canada. By the way, the obvious threat is that you work for the government and we're going to fire you. 5:30 response.
They thought they had a big thing.
It's all right. I hope you all heard that. But that's now I can that's a screen grab, so can't confirm. But I saw the one from the CBC. They haven't reached back to me. I responded, said, you can interview me. Don't pick on. Maybe they won't pick on me because I'm not employed. So less leverage.
I'm retired. I do sacrifice.
That's
I really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
All the best.
Thank you. All right, sir.
Viva, great to meet you.
Thank you very much. Give me a hug.
100 super chats and chasing you around 3 times.
Do you want to talk to the world?
Sure.
Where are you from?
I'm from Burlington, Ontario. My sister.
How long you been here for?
Well, it's the 3rd time I've been up here. 2 weeks ago on the weekend, last weekend, and now again chasing you, trying to find you on the live stream.
It happens.
So I hope you remember me, Ray K.
Oh, absolutely. Capital, all caps.
Yeah.
I remember avatars and I remember usernames.
Yeah.
It's all caps, Ray K.
The avatar was the rooster. Now I changed it to
I'm going to say hi, man. My granddaughter is watching.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sir, have a good day. Thank you very much. Oh, yep.
This is one point I wanted to make.
Yep.
Our children have lost 2 years of education. I want to remind people that prior to the pandemic, our teachers in Ontario were striking. So they lost education long before this pandemic even happened, and that was okay. It was okay for our teachers to walk out on our students and leave them hanging with no education prior to this pandemic, and now they've basically lost 2 more years. So these kids literally have lost almost 3 years of education. Can you imagine?
It's
psychologically damaging.
Yep.
Psychologically damaging to our people. It is ridiculous. This has got to stop. He has got to stop. And the fact that he even walked out of Parliament again today, I can't believe our House of Commons is letting that happen. Okay, this man cannot even stand there and face the music or face the problems he has at hand. And walks out of Parliament again today, talking about a swastika flag and a Confederate flag that happened, 21 days ago?
It happened, I put out a tweet, it happened exactly once,
Yes.
exactly one swastika flag,
Yes.
exactly one Confederate flag, brand new flags, crisp clear, held by individuals wearing full face masks.
Exactly.
It happened once, 3 weeks
And
ago,
this man
not
is
repeated.
still talking about it? Still talking about it. To a member of the Conservative Party who is Jewish, bringing up swastika flags.
Oh, no, he
with
said,
her
he
in
said
the House of Commons.
you can choose to stand with people carrying swastika flags.
Disgusting. He is a disgrace to Canada. He has got to be taken out. And I mean taken out
Taken
out
down
of Parliament.
politically,
Yes.
politically.
Yes. We are not violent people in Canada. And you know what? If you're watching YouTubers, I promote you guys all the time. You, Ottawa Walks, you, Ottawa Scotty. Zot interviewed me a few nights ago when I was down here asking me questions about the mainstream media, which is another thing we will tackle when this is all over and done with. We will boycott the mainstream media and take them down like there is no tomorrow. They are out here secretly videoing and posting. My friend just posted a video of CTV Ottawa walking through the streets. No sound, no talking, no nothing. He's mimicking what these YouTubers are out here doing. And now CTV is going to try and jump on the bandwagon and do that. Oh, you're just going to walk through Ottawa and just show everybody the
You
pictures
know what?
on the trucks.
If they were to do that and show it unedited, good, more power to them. But
Yes.
I suspect that's not the plan.
Right.
Capture one image of someone doing something unbecoming,
Exactly.
drunk, whatever, and then use that to say all of them.
Canadians are not going to take this shit anymore. We are fed up. People do not realize how horrible this has been for us for 2 years. And they bring down our police department. You've got politicians now arguing against each other, fighting against each other. Caroline Needham and Diane Deans basically are threatening to take down the mayor of Ottawa, stating that he's not doing enough here. Are you ridiculous? You're embarrassed about 2 Canadians sitting in a hot tub on the street or a kid jumping in a bouncy castle, and you are not embarrassed by the Prime Minister continuously walking out of Parliament? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Our politicians are screwed up, and they're taking it out on us. And we're
1000%.
fed up.
And
We
we're
are
mad
fed
as
up.
hell and not going to take it
We
anymore.
are fed
You see
up.
this sign here? 1943, Dad fought for freedom. Here today in 2022, standing up to keep it. Love you, Dad.
Exactly. Love you, Dad.
My wife over there, that was her dad.
Do
My
you
father-in-law.
mind being in the video?
Oh, thank you for
Sir.
being- One of the things I want to do, I came up from Cambridge, about a 5.5 hour drive.
Tap out.
Came up, brought some resources up for the convoy. So yeah, screw you, government. I don't care. Take me to jail, whatever.
Exactly.
I
I got bail
And one
money.
of the things I want to do is see if I can touch base with some of the streamers. I've watched you since well before all the pandemic stuff happened. When you started teaming up with Robert Barnes, you guys provide very fair, insightful conversation. And I love everything you do. And the fact that you're here doing this is absolutely incredible.
Thank you very much.
You
Thank you.
Zot, you Ottawa Walks, or sorry,
Travel
Ottawa
Fund
Walks,
69,
Travel Fund
Zot,
69. Kevin K, I ran into him last night. Oh, you missed out too. They did fish and chips here last night.
Good fish and chips.
Oh, it was incredible. It was incredible. It's just
Yeah, let's not forget how good our homeless are eating.
Yes.
Our government doesn't care about the homeless.
exactly.
They've eaten square,
Yeah.
3-4 square meals a day.
This is the true Canada through and through right here.
Okay, Caesar.
David, there's something going on down the street.
There's something going on here. I'm just going to go walk over here and just see what's.
They've been putting up fences.
They're putting fences on the side
Of the side of.
of the parliament right here. You see there's a small fence?
Yeah.
They're putting big fences over
Oh,
there.
okay, fine. Well, hey, it'll be more real estate for people to put banners on.
Exactly. That's how you look at it. Viva.
I want to say hi to you.
Come say hi. Say it loud because I don't have my good mic in. Hold on. Are you sir? Are you legacy? Do with the camera. Are you mainstream? Are you legacy media?
Represent
Oh, no, which one? I just want to know. AFP? You want to talk to the world? All right. AFP does not want to talk to the world. Okay, sorry. The people want to talk to the world.
Sorry, Viva. I've been watching for the past 3 weeks or so. You've been awesome. It's been so just eye-opening. It's great. It looks like a hoot. I gotta say, you must have a great job.
No vax passports. Free Canada. Is this your daughter?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Sir, how many children do you have?
I have 8, but I brought 5 here.
You have 8 children?
Yeah.
From one marriage?
Yes.
Okay, dude's got 8 kids from one marriage, people, and he only brought 5. It's like a baker's half dozen. My goodness, phenomenal.
Yeah, no, we
That's
hauled it from Boston, and we've been kicking around. So
say it again. You're from where?
Boston, Ontario. And we're just kicking around for the weekend.
How is an individual so fertile? I mean, that's
Oh man, we make things happen. We got too much time on our hands. It's awesome.
fantastic. Congratulations.
Cheers. Thank you. So nice meeting you.
Oh,
yeah.
Excuse
me.
okay, sorry. Look at this. The protesters are hauling garbage. These rambunctious extremist children are carrying the garbage through town.
Viva, that's child slavery, Viva. That was child slavery. That's what was going on right there.
Don't give anybody any ideas.
Last week, I gave you the paper. Remember?
Oh yeah, no, for sure I have it. It's in
it was talking about the Emergencies Act, and a week later, guess what?
Well heard, smarty pants. Sorry about that. What's your prediction coming after having declared the Emergencies Act?
Well, I think once that happens, we're going to have to go back and say, well, look, it says you have to honor the Bill of Rights and the International Covenant on Civil Political Rights, so you have to honor those. And of course it will, right?
How you doing? You want to say hi? Where are you in from?
We're from here.
How have you found this?
Amazing.
You're not afraid of getting in trouble if you're on the interwebs? Carrying a Canadian flag around your neck these days is a very, very serious act of hatred.
But no, we're not afraid.
Any problem with the police?
No, they've been awesome. We say hi to them every time.
Let's
That's
go.
the best thing to do. Super friendly.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, go for it. Let's do this. My pleasure. Thank you very much. Come, hold on. You've been waiting.
I'm honestly just trying to warn you because my phone said I tried actually texting you.
Yep.
They're putting up fences on that side of the street.
Yeah, I'll go have a look. I mean, I think it looks like the fences are for Parliament. But I'm going to go look.
Well, that phone's in your left hand, no secret, right?
Thank you very much.
Number 6.
All right, let's see what's going on. Thank you. My pleasure. Here comes you don't mind being on the webs?
No, yeah, I don't mind.
What do you want to say?
Hey folks, just a quick thing. I appreciate what Viva's doing, all the live streamers. I know we've done a big impact on making this more spreading awareness. Freedom for all, that's right, folks. I know they have phone jammers, which is what I wanted to warn you about to begin with. They have phone jammers. I'm a live streamer myself. And I know a couple of their live streamers who got jammed as well. Their live streams just cut off.
Well, if there's phone jammers, that means my mother won't be able to call me.
But yeah, so folks, I remember.
Hold on, make sure you're not showing anything.
I also,
Zoke.
Yeah. So my YouTube is Zoke, folks.
Z-O-K-E.
I also do live streams, folks. I do mainly footage on the Parliament Hill, but we're all in this together, man. So feel free to subscribe to ZOKE to get notified when I next live stream. Viva, you're the best, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You got
God
Zot
bless you.
and you got Zoke.
Zoke, yeah.
All the Zeds.
Viva, ça fait des semaines que je te suis.
Ben,
Ma question, c'est je voulais vraiment voir comment grand tu étais.
Well, on a type of element. So he says it's been weeks that he wanted to meet and he wanted to see how tall I was. Tu viens de Québec?
Non, Patisneuf.
C'est où ça?
Est Ontario.
Okay, East Ontario. Ontario is a bilingual province as well.
Oui, ça c'est le meilleur journaliste qui va dire la vérité.
Je dis la vérité. Uniquement la vérité parce que j'ai une mauvaise mémoire. I have to tell the truth because I have a bad memory.
Hey, Viva.
How you doing? I remember
Good to see you.
Yeah, I've seen you before. Seeing a lot of familiar faces, but I'm gonna go down and see what the fence situation is.
Yeah, I know. It's a scare tactic, I guess.
Sure, let's go.
I've been following you for a year and a half.
Amazing. So you got in before the descent into anarchy.
I just started following you. I'm like, oh my gosh, I recognize you. My husband and I were watching you.
You mind saying hi to the world, or you don't want to?
Sure.
You hesitated? Where are you from?
I'm just actually south of Ottawa.
You're not afraid of being seen on camera? All right. South of Ottawa. Is this your first time down here?
No, been down here. This is my third time.
Third time.
Mm-hmm.
And anything different today than the previous times that you've noticed?
The atmosphere is the same, and perhaps a few less trucks, but I know that they've been shoveled down more towards the center before, away from the residential areas. So I respect them, so they're pretty fair. But no, I actually came down to participate in the Jericho Walk.
She came down to participate in the Jericho Walk, which we saw at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And it just feels really empowering to be able to do something and do my best to affect change peacefully and
Thank you very much.
Thank
Do I
you
get
so
a hug?
much. Yes, oh my word.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go down. In 1 second, I got 2 anecdotes about my grandmother. Have a good one. All right, so let's go see. How you doing? Yes, sir.
I've been subscribed to you since before Robert Barnes and
on old school,
way back in the day.
Back in the fishing day.
You have 2 minutes?
Absolutely. I'm recording live right now. So.
Perfect. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind being on camera.
All right. So where are you in from?
So I'm here in Ontario, in Ottawa. I live in Gatineau. I'm a UPS driver.
Okay. Go on.
So I'm a UPS driver. I'm probably going to get in trouble saying it, but whatever. So I work out of Canada, and we're federal, as you may or may not know. And we have about 15 or so people just in my building that are fear of losing their jobs. And 2 years ago, I'd go to houses and people would praise me. People would thank me for saying thank you, you're saving us and essential work and all that. Fast forward to 2 months ago, I'd walk up to homes and people are like visibly scared of me. Like I can't tell you the amount of times I go up to a house and I see someone in their house on their couch by themselves watching TV with a mask on. You see it more often than not, and the damage we've done to people is insurmountable. And I don't know, it's just I've had a lot of personal issues throughout my life, and I've never once felt defeated or up until recently when they started throwing us like you're going to lose your job, you're going to. It's funny, you get your head above water, and then the government comes down and pushes you further down. And up until this is, I can't tell you the amount of people that this has given hope to is it's amazing.
Fantastic.
And I just want to say thank you for people like you.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Giving us a voice.
And people deserve to be heard. Well, you can like or dislike what they say, but they deserve to be heard. And by the way, I don't know if you can see it. There's one drone there with a blinking light, so that is definitely not a recreational drone. And there's another one up there, and no more elsewhere. Thank you very much.
Sir. One more thing. It's like I'm not. I know you're not a religious person. Neither am I. I consider George Carlin my God. I believe in logic and science and data, and you hear stories of back in the early days of I think King Henry VIII, where he had a friend who grew up together as a child and was a priest. And when King Henry VIII announced that he would become God King, the priest refused to denounce to look at Henry as God, and he was beheaded for it. And I never really understood that kind of thought of knowing you face almost certain death for going against your beliefs. Up until now, given what I know about, do your own research, people. This is not medical advice, but given what I know, I just can't
leave it vague. Given what you know and can surmise on your own.
And it's sad that it does take time and it takes effort to go out there and look at the research and look at the data. And most people are just don't want to do it. They're just too lazy or just don't have the time. But it goes so against who I am as a person, almost like on a religious level, to be forced to take something that I don't agree with. For somebody who's 35 and healthy, I've worked for 2 years. Full disclosure, I haven't missed a single day of work. I'm very lucky. I know I'm one of the lucky ones. My industry is actually benefited from this immensely, like Amazon, UPS, and all that. But I haven't even sneezed, in 2 years barely. But to know that I could lose my job and to take something that I think may or may not be more harmful to me than the actual
may not be necessary for your demographic.
And not necessary. It's absolutely real. So that's all I wanted to say. Get it out, and
thank you
very
very much.
Thank
you.
Take care.
Here comes walk with me for 2 seconds. I'm going to get
for sure.
Where you don't mind being on camera?
No problem.
Where are you from?
We're from Mississauga, Toronto area. We're actually here to support our buddy who's down the line, maybe 100 meters from here. My wife is watching, I know.
Say
so
hello.
I want to say hi.
Hello.
She's there with the kids are at school, but she let me go last night. And our buddy with the nurse truck, I'm sure he'd like to talk to you. The Polish community is out here supporting all the truckers with sausages and everything. And I'd like to just thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So you might be on camera?
It's an honor.
Yeah, you want to say hi to the world?
I want to say hi to them. Yeah, I want to say hi to
Where are you in from?
We're in from BC.
All right.
I'm partly here, partly because of you. Thanks for your service.
Thank you very much. When did you come in?
I got here yesterday.
And
I left Sunday morning and got here
Sunday morning you drove?
Yep.
I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's Thursday, so you got 4-day drive.
Yeah, it was three days to North Bay and then 4 hours in yesterday.
And what do you do for a living, if I may ask?
I'm retired.
Okay.
I had the time to come.
And so now you're down here till the end?
I can't promise that.
Well, that's just true because we don't know when it's going to end.
I was hoping I would be here for the end. I hope the end is this week. I am astounded at the spirit.
It's you can't capture it. You can capture the physical elements on camera, but you can't capture the spirit and the odors. Delicious, sometimes spicy odors.
And the people that are serving food here, the food is free. It's it's just a wonderful spirit. The closest thing I can compare it to was Expo '86, and where people all over the world just had a summer of love. This is the same.
Fantastic. Nice to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Back again
All right.
today.
So let's go. That's amazing. So people are still coming down from across the country. How you doing? I don't know if this part of the fence is new. I think this was blocked off previously on Dexter. How you doing? But they have definitely, it looks like, anyone who can compare to previous streams, it looks like they've set up a higher barrier behind the fence. There was one drone that just flew overhead. How you doing? There was one drone that just flew overhead, and this is a serious drone. I want to say the DJI Inspire, but I don't know what that beacon of a light is. I don't know if you can see the blinking light. Chat, let me know if you can see the drone, or at the very least, the blinking light in the sky. Let's see. Can you actually see it? Go vegan, guys. Okay. Yes, us. Oh, let's see what the chat says about seeing that. Nope. Okay, well, there's a drone in the sky. You'll have to take my word for it. As we get closer, maybe it'll become visible. Children, how's it going? I think I just scared that kid. Okay, here. See if you can see it. I'll line it up. It's right above the lamppost light in the sky with a blinking light. I mean, it really isn't all that interesting. It's a drone. So let me know if you saw. You try yes to the light, no to the drone. Okay, fine. I've never actually seen a drone with a beacon light on it, and I know a little bit about drones. Gentlemen. So the new fence, as far as I can tell, is the secondary fence behind the main fence, because you have to protect against those that dangerous freedom.
We're violent. We're violent.
That's it. Protect against those freedom banners. How you doing? And create the perception of aggression. Create the perception of destruction. Optics, people. Sir, how you doing?
Hey, I'm sorry about that the other day. I'm glad you put me on camera. I don't like rattling as they're saying it.
Oh, I'm still live now, but don't worry.
Yeah, all right. I talked to her anyway.
Yeah, cool.
Good job you're doing, man.
Thank you very much. Have a good one. So let's see this. Oh, this is Parliament. This is Parliament, boys. I don't know what it is actually, but I believe it is. I don't think it's the door to Parliament. How you doing? All right. Well, whatever. I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable.
I need to talk to you because my brother-in-law, he wants me to get a film of you.
Sir, his brother-in-law is what? Are you guys mind being on camera?
No, not at all.
Well, you can say hi to your brother. Do you mind being on camera?
No.
You could say hi to your brother-in-law in real time.
Hey, Ian. Yeah, get in there, Jack.
Hi, I told you I'd do it. I told you I'd find him.
There we go. Yeah. So how's it going today with you?
Today's good. There's some police walking up and down the street, but I haven't been given a notice. I had my thoughts and curiosities about the notice that had been handed out.
There was no date. There was no signature on this.
No date, no signature, and as far as I understand, no directives have been tabled, let alone passed in Parliament by the House of Commons and the Senate. Not legal advice, people. This is just my understanding of the mechanism. You declare the Emergencies Act, then you have to. It has to get ratified by the House of Commons and the Senate within 7 days of being declared, and directives of what you intend to do, why it's necessary under the Act, have to also be tabled and voted on by the House of Commons and the Senate. As far as I understand it. So, thus far, that notice was issued, and as far as I know, none of the procedural stuff had been done. So,
well, can I ask you a quick question?
Fence.
What's your opinion on these fences? To me, if they want to keep the protesters out on Saturday because there's going to be like 1 million here, or is it more to protect the parliamentarians? Like, what's going on there in your opinion?
My theory is that they are actually supporting the protest, and they want to give them more real estate to hang banners of freedom. That's my theory. It's a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We support the people. No, it's a totally no. I think they're putting it up again, like the fence around the War Monument, either to create the impression of risk and fear, so the media can say, "Look at the fence," but no joke. It's more real estate for hanging up more banners of freedom. So,
because what I was thinking was they don't want anyone up there, and they're going to say this is a zone where we can be arrested.
So
they're trying to scare people.
Yeah, but it would be on the weekend where there wouldn't be business, and what would they? I wouldn't put it past anybody. We'll see.
Yeah, that's
But there's more real estate for hanging up signs, people.
good talking to you.
Same.
You're the best. You're the best reporter out of all of us.
I'm not a reporter. I'm just a documentarian. A man with an arm and a camera. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good one. All right, let's. First dog. It's a beautiful dog. Look at that. How you doing? Thank you. You don't mind if I record your dog? So, how you doing, beautiful? It's a service dog. Well, I'm asking. Beautiful dog. What do you say? So I can rest assured you're not going to bite me. Oh, you are very smart. You look too smart. Very nice eyes. Keisha. Your favorite beautiful dog. We're watching a lot of your videos. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day. You too, sir. Gentlemen, someone's live streaming. Oh yes,
I am.
A double live stream.
A double live stream.
Shall we have our? This will be the third crossing of streams today. What is your
Hello.
stream?
It's just my Facebook.
Okay. How you doing, sir?
Oh yeah, I have to go this way. If I want to see you.
Well, this is it. That's the crossing of the streams, gentlemen. How you guys doing? Who's going first? Thank you very much.
Great on.
You want to say hi to the world?
Freedom. Freedom makes a love.
Stand
Makes them happy. And stay strong.
More mandates.
Thank you very much,
Thank
guys.
you.
All right, have a good one. So this is there's a lot of people here. Look at this. This is Thursday. I don't know what time of day it is. I think it's still technically morning. Wait a minute. Good morning, sir. You don't mind being on?
I don't mind being on.
How you doing, sir?
One of your biggest fans. Actually, we met a couple of weeks ago. I was the one that told you were talking to Randy Hillier.
Jeez, I'm an idiot. Thank you for telling me that, because I'm just talking to people. I have no idea who I'm talking
Because
to
I
sometimes.
knew he didn't look like he usually looks like.
He
when
does not
he's
look
on
like he
video.
usually looks like. I'm barely looking. I'm sort of like distracted and looking and listening and everything. State police. Are you a former policeman?
I was in law enforcement. Let's
Okay.
put it this way.
All right. And let me
Not
turn
with New
around. Let me
Jersey.
see what you got on your back. This is the new cape of superheroes.
Yes. Apparently, it's being told other things, but
They're all scared.
I remember you. I was told that this was. I came down here yesterday racing because they had said that it was all falling apart, that the police were coming in and stronger and tacticking.
I did not. I don't want to get any police officer in trouble. I don't get the impression the police want to enforce anything. Like, one of the guys was smiling at me and said, "Hey, you're back," which leads me to believe he might be watching the stream.
Exactly.
Sir, nice to see you again.
I am always a big fan of yours.
Thank you.
I'm so glad to see you again.
Oh, I'm back.
Take good
It's
care.
a short day today, but I had to come. I thought it was going to be over last night. So I said, if the poo hits the fan today,
Yes.
I'll be here documenting.
I will be too.
Awesome.
Wee hours.
Have a good one. Nose is itchy. So yeah, there's it was a Canadianism, Canada Day, every day, Freedom Convoy. Maybe we could imagine, visualize, pray for a cure in the brains of our leaders. Come on, man. It's science, not miracles. Thank you very much. Thank you. How you doing? Hi. I'm back to say hi. So there's a lot of people down here. We've got the service dogs back there. Amour aux policiers de la dictature COVID-19 klaxonné. Love for the police of the dictatorship, the COVID-19 dictatorship. Honk, klaxonné. Joyeux Saint-Valentin dans l'amour, câlin, câlin. Happy St. Valentine's Day in love, hugs and hugs. Love is why we are here. Shine your light. Let's see CBC show that sign. So I've noticed a few big cameras, and I call them big cam. You know what? Big camera media. No more fake news. Forget it. Fake news is good. Big camera media. But I've been noticing a lot of big cameras. I love being called a grifter. A grifter who doesn't ask for anything and would do this whether there were 1 people watching or 25,000 people watching. People mistaken grift with grit and hard work. Regardless, thank you for being here anyhow. Monsieur, check this out. Oh, no, I'm talking to my camera. Okay. We got another one of these beautiful dogs that looks smarter.
Viva, can I get on your...
Oh, you don't mind saying hi to the world?
Yeah.
Say it. Where are you from?
Hey, I'm from St. John, New Brunswick.
Well, that's a far ways away.
Yeah, we're here with a bunch of folks from House of Prayer. We're down here praying for peace in our nation and freedom. And yeah, it's great to be on your street.
Media lies, sir.
I love your sign.
I do not disagree. The bad media lies.
I better run. We're trying to get in on the Jericho March.
Go for it. All right.
Thanks for what you do.
Thank you very much. Have a good one. An autograph?
Yes.
This
You're
is a
gonna be
first.
famous, bud.
Okay, you know what? Here.
I want you to sign my
Okay, well, this is here.
Help
you
me,
know,
help me. Here,
here,
hold this. One at a time.
Okay.
Perfect. Here, I'll put it.
Right on the middle. There we
An
go.
actual signature or a Viva?
No, whatever
flag?
Where do you want? Right in the middle?
I don't want your actual
I'm gonna
signature.
go here. Wait, hold on. I've got to do it in the right
No,
way.
right in the maple leaf.
Right
No,
in
no,
the
no. That's a
maple-
set. That I feel that would be. This is not about me.
Okay,
I'll
so
go to the side here. Let's
It
go
is
like this.
about you.
Viva, Fry,
Montreal.
freedom, liberté,
Awesome.
and wait, one more. Freiheit.
There we go. That's why I call you Viva Fry.
Am I misspelled my last name? Boom. All right.
And your turn?
This is a first, but I can't say no. And all I have to do is sign my last name, and it
Listen,
necessarily
I've been
means
trying
freedom.
to find you for 3 weeks.
I've actually hugged this
I
one.
left work to come down here and find you.
No, you remind me. Actually, after this, I'm going to tell you my other grandmother's story.
Okay,
which is,
yes.
Here, hold this if you don't mind. I'll do that.
Right way, yeah.
That's even better.
Viva, Fry, exclamation point. So that's the tribal handwriting. Liberté,
Yes.
freedom.
Freedom.
Great job, by the way. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
We love
Bye,
you.
All right, boom. There you go. Now let me tell you whose turn that was yours. What was your first name again?
It's Kimberly.
Kimberly. So my grandmother living to 103 was one story. She died 2019. It was November, right before.
Okay.
We had a proper funeral to celebrate her life.
Right.
Everyone, nobody knew what was on the horizon. Then it happened. I had another grandmother. I used to call her Chubby Cheek Edna because she had I don't think it was Parkinson's. It might have been something related to medication, but she had a tremble, and she
Okay.
had these juicy cheeks that would they would jiggle with the tremble.
European?
She was Irish.
Okay.
Neville, I believe, Irish or Scottish, and she smelled beautiful, and she had the softest skin. When I kissed her cheeks, I loved it.
Yes.
She spent the last 18 months of her life in lockdown in a nursing home.
Right.
75% of the people in the home got it. I don't know how many died. She never got it. She never fell ill. She spent 18 months in virtual isolation.
Right.
Right after they let people visit for the first time, so you had to have shields, you had to wear rubber gloves and gowns. Right. And she's like, I just want to hug you. And she was shaking. And she's like, I don't care. I just want to hug. And then she passed away a few months later. And I'm convinced that I know it was from isolation and just losing the will to live.
I talk to my grandmother almost every second day to just keep trying to keep her spirits up. Because not only is she locked in a nursing home at 108, she's also sometimes confined to her room. Because what they don't want is they don't want them socializing within the nursing home because they don't want to spread COVID or whatever. So it's been really hard on her. It hurts my heart to think that she's lived this long, still paying federal taxes at 108. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, once you reach 100, you should be exempt from taxes. You've paid taxes for 100 years. Like, this is ridiculous. And I just try and keep her spirits up, but that's my fear. At 108, is she going to die in quarantine? Is she going to...
Well, that's 108, and the last 2 years.
And I'm going to send you the CTV news clip because CTV was there with our birthday.
They'll celebrate the heroes and then ignore them when it no longer fits their narrative.
Exactly. And she got a letter from, she got all the great stuff you get as a Canadian when you turn 100. You know, you get a letter from the Queen.
A signed letter from the Queen. My grandmother got that too.
Exactly. But when this birthday, she got like another letter from Watson. She got a letter from the Governor General. She got all that, and I told her yesterday, I'm like, when this is over, we're going out in the parking lot and we are burning that stuff. We are going to have a big bonfire right there in the nursing home parking lot and set it on fire. Because you know what? Who cares about your little letter? You're keeping her locked up in her room for 2 years. You know? Absolutely. Went to a nursing home at 104, still lived in her own apartment.
That's fantastic. I mean, it's fantastic and awful.
Yes.
Kimberly, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. I'm very excited.
Absolutely.
So I'm here from BC, and here's my issue. With these vaccine passports, it creates a second-class citizen in this country. So that's why I'm here. I don't want to create a class of citizens that are shunned by society because of their choice of what they want to put in their bodies. That's just not right.
100%. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Chubby Cheek Edna was my name for her. And she passed away after a year and a half of solitude where all she wanted was the human interaction and love that she got from family. Sir, how goes the battle?
Free hugs.
I think I know. Okay, hold on. Now I know what's coming.
Freedom! God bless.
Thank you. So, here they're putting up the fences are here is what they might have been talking about. Okay. I'm just going to turn the camera away and just ask them, gentlemen, the camera's pointing the other way. Why do you know why the fence is going up? No? Okay, awesome. So, we don't know why the fence is going up. How you doing? So, yeah, Chubby Cheek Edna lived the last year and a half of her life. You imagine, by the way, stealing 2 years from the life of a 40-year-old. You know, it doesn't represent that much of what's left of your life. You still have a good life normally. 2 years of a 70-year-old. You know, my cynical dad always says, you never know how much time you have left and how much good time you have left. Stealing 2 years of a remaining 10, a remaining 5, that's a big proportion of your remaining good life. Taken from you for your protection. Yep. Here we got some food. More Tim Hortons donuts. Oh, it smells good. I smell barbecue. Let's go on. Hold on. Let's see what we got on the barbecue.
Hey, it's Viva again.
How you doing? How you doing? Soup. Yes. I'm not gonna. I just want to show it. This is like the soup made with love. Oh yes, sir.
Love it.
Fantastic.
YouTube?
Thank you.
Are you on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube right now. Do you want to say hi to the world? Think long and hard. What do you want to say right now? Where are you guys in from?
Canada. I'm from Paraguay.
Paraguay?
Yeah.
First time.
And I love this country. No, I've been here for 16 years. I have two beautiful daughters. They're in school right now.
And are you from Ottawa?
From Quebec.
Quebec, okay. And the question is this, is it your first time at the protest?
No, I've been here a couple of times. I come for a walk. I come with my dog, with my daughter. So I really enjoy all these people here. It's such a cheerful time, and I support this all Canadian freedom. Love you all.
Well done. I just want to say I really feel proud to be Canadian today when I come here and see these lovely people who's supporting a really good cause, our freedom.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Fantastic. And cue the jokes because we all know the same comment is coming. Extremist, anti-black racist, anti-Semitic, intolerant, white supremacist convoy. Every time. Now it's starting to rain, and this is when it might get uncomfortable. But it looks like it's going to pass. It's going to pass. Okay, I'm just reading some of the chat. Some of it I'm not going to read out loud. And yeah, at the risk of getting the lens a little wet, I'll just turn it this way. My phone's going to get wet, and I should have brought the umbrella. Darn it. Bring the umbrella, she said. Bring the umbrella. No, I won't need an umbrella. Well, when the lens gets sufficiently dirty, I'll wipe it down. Sir, how goes the battle?
It's going great.
You want to say hi?
Yes, I'd love to.
Where are you in from?
Hamilton.
You've been here from the beginning?
I was here on the 29th, but I wasn't able to stay. I was in Toronto when we tried to get the down to Queen's Park. And then last Thursday when the word came out that they could use some help to maybe consider packing up your car. So I came back up for the weekend, and I was up on Kent, and I have a difficult time walking sometimes, and God sent me right down. I'm parked down here.
On Wellington, on the main street?
On Monday, a police officer brought me down, and I'm sleeping in my car down at Wellington.
So explain this, because I actually saw the police escorting trucks up. How did that work? Like the police, did you say I want to go park on the main street and they brought you?
I didn't do anything. I think because I was in pain and sitting in my car, and my hips are hurting, I was praying that God put me somewhere where I could do this, and and somebody came up from the convoy and said, "We're trying to get everybody off the streets. This is on Monday. We're trying to get everybody off the streets. Are you willing to be boxed in?" But they never told me where I was going to go, and so I said, "Sure, I'm here for the duration." So they said, "Okay, we'll follow that police officer," and I wound up. It's my little red Escort right down there beside the truck. I'm right down at
So you and
Wellington and Bank.
when was the last time you moved your car?
On Monday.
Okay, what day? And it's Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
And you've been sleeping in the car.
Absolutely.
And how has this experience been?
The proudest thing of my life. This is better than the Ritz-Carlton. There's no place in the world I would rather be. And at 3 a.m, I could feel the world praying for me.
Fantastic.
Viva Fry, I love you.
Very much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
It's like say hello. We watch your show all the time.
You want to say hi to the show now?
Sure.
All right.
Hello.
We're live.
Hello.
Where are you from?
Actually, from here.
Okay.
We're actually about 45 minutes out of Ottawa here. My wife's sitting at home. She's probably watching you right now.
Have you noticed anything from the police in terms of what's the word I'm looking for? Escalation of interactions?
Not really. I mean, they might have seen stuff back there, but normal police has been fine.
Okay.
So I think it's more like red flags trying to scare everybody all the time.
It's just
And
there's
that's
a
all
lot.
it is.
There's people who do it as jokes. There's people who do it to deliberately panic, and then there's some who
Yeah.
just repeat rumors. Rumors. I'll give you the rumor analogy in a second. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too.
Well,
Have a good day.
now I got to clean off the lens. This getting a little windy here. Or windy. I mean rainy.
Say hello to your kids.
Absolutely. Thank you. Rumors, people. Rumors. There's an old expression that it's like releasing feathers from a pillow and trying to get them back in. And so you spread the rumors feed on themselves, and then people start repeating them, and then a rumor becomes fact. It's kind of like how the news works, except with rumors. Quiet. I have not been given the flyer yet. Look at this beautiful dog. Sir, I remember you.
Yep.
And okay, alrighty. I'm in love with this. Look at it. Oh, what do you say?
They're caging us in like rats.
or they're caging the politicians in. Oh, you're beautiful. This is a magnificent dog. Judging by the head, I'm going to say intact, not fixed.
Yeah, he's not fixed.
Yeah, you can tell. Look at the square
It's a
head.
box head lab crossed with bull mastiff.
Beautiful dog. And let me just, not to satisfy my own curiosity. Yep, that's quite a boy there. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Good-looking dog. Well endowed. At least, okay, never mind. So they are putting up fences everywhere. It's funny. It's been 3 weeks without the fences. How you guys doing?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
3 weeks without the fences. You guys mind being on camera?
No, I don't mind.
3 weeks. You know why did anyone say why they're putting up fences?
No, but they were all cool about it.
I'm assuming just a huge crowd.
On Saturday.
Yeah. Everyday weekend.
Yeah.
Most people have been pretty respectful, but you get the odd person going up with a sign to the door to take a picture or whatever.
Yep.
to hurt the people.
Well, no, you know what? It makes more sense to keep them off if they expect a huge crowd on the weekend, or just to create the perception of destruction.
For the media.
Yeah.
If
you take
it's
those
just gonna look
fans
busier.
and you get all the people closer, it's gonna also look the impression that there's more people.
Well, maybe they haven't thought that far ahead.
Yeah, I think they missed that one, right?
See you later, guys.
Yeah, see ya.
There's pros and cons. What did Thomas Sowell said? There's no good or bad or right or wrong. There's only trade-offs. So yeah, put the fence up, give the illusion of danger. But when people are now put into an alley, into a lane, it'll make it look like there's more people. Or maybe just if they expect a lot of people, put the fence up so people don't walk onto Parliament grass. Thank you very much. Thank you. So hold on. We started. How you guys doing? You want to say hi to the world?
We're here too. Oh yeah.
InfoWars was here?
No, I'm here. I'm
Oh, okay. I was here. On the street?
Yeah.
You want to talk to the world?
Yeah, I did already, but
Oh, yeah.
that's fine. Oh, just to let you know what some of these guys are doing. That one company has 11 of their 16 trucks are here. Right? They've been here the whole time. Imagine what they're putting on the line. We have to be here. It's a crappy day, but we have to support these guys.
Absolutely. Go for it. Thank you. Have a good. Oh yeah, no, I've seen all of you already. Jeez, okay. So people say for kettling. Someone's got to explain what kettling is. I mean, I think I can understand the idea of kettling, which is to narrow people to the nozzle of the kettle. But no, I don't think the kettling explanation makes sense because there haven't been people walking on the grass that any time that I've seen. Oh, they're not calling me. They haven't. I have not seen people walking on what is Parliament grass. So the kettling doesn't make much sense as an explanation to me, because it wouldn't be doing anything that has actually been happening. It wouldn't redirect or bottleneck people because they've always been on this walkway anyhow. All right. Based on the amount of fog up ahead, I'm not sure that this weather is going to get any better anytime soon. So we started the live stream at 10:50. So it'll be 10:50, 11:50, 12:15. Okay. We started at 10:50. 2 hours would be 12:50. And we've been an hour and a half. So it's 12:20. If me math is good. That crane is moving. Look at the size of that crane. Yeah, I don't like cranes. Okay, let me wipe off my camera again. All right, I'll walk down the street here. There's not much. I mean, I'll go back to the main section. Basically, today was going to be a short blitz trip to Ottawa because I was seeing the notices and hearing the rumors, and I had the window of opportunity during the day. But thus far, it looks like they were just rumors. Some fencing. We'll see. See if I can read some chats here while I do this. Viva, I hope you see the Netflix documentary from all of this one. All right. Anyways, now we're back at the War Memorial entrance. Oh, man, it's like it's mild, but the second skin gets cold, it starts getting a little unpleasant. I don't notice more of a police presence. I have seen like troopers of police walking around like this over here. You can see the fluorescent green or fluorescent yellow jackets, depending on your color perception. So I've seen those, but not more than usual. And I think we're just noticing them more because there's fewer pedestrians. Did I get the camera wet again? I did. How's it going? Okay, let's do this. Sorry. Yep, I'm an idiot. Just swipe myself out of the stream. Okay, good. We're back on. I'm going to stop turning the camera on more than I have to because raindrop. Ugh, look at that face. Damn it, Viva. I'm fine. The cops did not get me. So we're just going to walk. There's more trucks here, condos. Okay, let's go through and see what we're on. Queen Street, and look at this. Well, okay, we got some trucks. Oh, see, now I was going to say they actually did block off here, but there is a, I'm not going to be able to get through there. I was going to say this truck is actually T-boning or blocking the intersection, except there's a barricade behind there.
I saw you with Ezra yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Well, someone said, how could I be on Ezra at 8 while live streaming from 7 to 9? It was pre-recorded.
That's amazing.
How you guys doing?
Like, great.
Hey,
We just drove up from Aurelia.
Aurelia, you want to talk to the world?
Sure.
You sure?
Go ahead, Natalie.
I don't know.
Oh, pressure's on. 25,000 people watching on YouTube. What do you have to say? So what brought you here?
We would like to fight for our freedom. We want our rights back. I'm pro-choice. I don't care what you do. It's your body. It's your life. But we should be able to decide for ourselves what feels right.
Fantastic. How long? You're in just for the day?
Yes.
First time in?
First time here. Done some rallies in Toronto.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So nice to see you. That's
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Take care, man.
You too. Dare I think I have to. I'm going to be very gentle. You know what? It's going to do like this. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm going to just do this. Not all that often. I can't deal with that. Now you see what I look like without my glasses. Ugh. My nose looks even bigger without the glasses. Oh, I got to do up my jacket again. Oh, geez. That's gonna be good enough. Okay. Now we'll go down here. So there's not really much going on the side streets now. So yeah, that's it. It's blockaded off here anyhow. So these trucks, which I thought might have been blocking a thoroughfare, except traffic can still get down, as you can see from the other side. So still not blocked. I'm not going to go there. This is the indecisive choose your own adventure. Oh yeah. God, you know what? I don't like cars, but I like these trucks. Look at the size of these wheels. Look at these wheels. That wheel is bigger than me. Beautiful. All right, let's just walk back to the mainstay and see if anything else is occurring out of the ordinary. How is everyone else in the chat doing? I was watching Zot last night because started seeing the notices, started hearing the rumors, and Zot's been out there between him and his sister 24 hours a day. I mean, it really is incredible. And what Rakeda and the Invoice of Lawyers did for the analysis of the Rittenhouse trial, there's a new method of covering events, and it's for everyone's benefit. It's for everyone's benefit. Police and protesters and civilians and citizens and non-participants. It's better for everybody. Transparency is good. A lot of construction going on in Ottawa. Oh, what's this? Graffiti. Are they gonna blame this on the protest? It does not look like it is protest related. This looks like what the children refer to as tagging. That's as much of the vandalism as I've seen. Tagging. Buildings are all still beautifully intact and nothing. And you can hear the fire trucks because there's lanes for emergency vehicles to pass, despite the blockade that is depriving citizens of the use of their city. Boy. Very quiet. There's some honking in the main. Well, there's a lot of cops here, but they just seem to be walking and patrolling, setting up the fences. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Want to say hi to the world?
Oh, sure.
Go for it.
Welcome from Ottawa.
You're from Ottawa?
Yes, we are. We're residents.
Are you not afraid of being seen at the protest that is disrupting the citizens' lives?
I'm terrified.
Can you explain to the people watching, like the level of disruption to ordinary Ottawian life?
It's unbearable. You can't go anywhere these days. It's one block that way, and you're out of the protest. People need to just grow parents.
The businesses that have opened have been doing great. You can
Yeah.
see it on the live streams.
That's what I've been saying. It's like
I've taken so many photos of businesses packed with people, and now a bunch of them are closed because I'm sure they got in trouble. But yeah, businesses have been fine. There's no issues. I have a friend who lives 3 blocks from here. She's had no issue. Like, the complaints are completely unwarranted. If you get up that way, there's a guy playing an accordion. It's great today. The vibe's excellent today, man.
fantastic, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, my pleasure. Have a good one, miss. Thank you. We got to. Dare I try to do this again? Okay, good. Oh, now the hair is getting flat on the top and long on the sides. The freedom fro shall grow. Yeah, I'll have to change the avatar when I get a haircut, but I think I'm in love with the avatar, which means no haircut. All right, I showed this the other day. And I saw this, which was the extent of any graffiti that we've seen thus far. Yeah, that is paper. That's not. Doesn't look like it's going to be very hard to remove. Let's go see. Actually, we'll ask the workers what the dealio is. Got to decide who looks friendliest and would be more inclined or most inclined based on body language to answer questions. Gentlemen, I'm not recording you guys. If the camera's pointing that way. Do you know what this is for? Nope. They just asked to put up fences? Yep. Okay, cool. And I really, the camera's pointing backwards.
I don't care if you're recording.
All right. Thank you. Oh, hello. So I asked. They don't know. They were just asked to put up fences. So they put up fences.
And then they're crimping each chain link. Like they've got those blades.
I suspect the working theory is that they think there's going to be a lot of people here on the weekend. I think it's encouraging.
Well, I think I heard more is coming.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there's 4 men working and 4 trucks.
Do
At least I'm not running.
you don't mind me on camera?
No.
Let me get into the umbrella. Where are you both from?
Canada, originally
so
from
that's
Peterborough.
Canada's just around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
And first time here?
No.
No, third.
Okay. What brought you here?
To see the truth. How's that? And we did see the truth.
All right, awesome.
Also, it's invigorating to just walk around, see some friendly faces, and everybody smiling.
I was going to say it's an.
We watch on TV.
Thank you very much. Well, it is nice to see smiling faces.
It is. Absolutely. The first time I was down here, you could feel the energy, and it was all good. And I came home just feeling the love. I really did.
Fantastic. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day. Thank you. All right. I feel the rain is stopping somewhat. This is going to invalidate the warranty on my iPhone. Water's dripping off the bottom. Anyways, whatever. We're going to live with it. Okay, so by the way, chat, share your thoughts, your theories. My theory is that they know this is not going to be over by the weekend. They know there's going to be a lot more people here on the weekend. And they, guys, have a good one. And they want to keep people off government property or the government grass. Keep them away from government buildings. Because the idea of the kettling business, like last Saturday, it was just, everyone was on the street anyhow, shoulder to shoulder, you were walking through the convoy. Speaking of which, I haven't done my Viva Kubrick yet for the day. Yeah, it's in the car. Next time I need to carry it with me. So, all right. Here we go. I mean, this is the mood. Citizens, protesters, just talking with the police. Everybody's getting along and everybody's happy. Compare this, by the way, everyone watching, to what you're hearing on the news. You want to say hi?
Yes, sir, buddy.
Where are you part of the convoy?
Yeah, no, I'm just
here to support?
Yeah.
From Quebec?
Yeah.
Quelle partie?
Gatineau.
Gatineau. Puis première journée ou vous êtes ici depuis un bout?
Non, je viens des fois. Là, c'est
incroyable.
Comme ça. Ah, c'est malade, hein?
Yeah.
C'est quelque chose.
Incroyable.
Ciao.
Bon courage, bonne journée. Says he's from Gatineau, which is on the other side. French Canadian, obviously. It says it's amazing. Malade is sick, quite literally. It's the expression for what the children say is sick, yo. How you doing? You want to say hi? Okay. We've seen each other already. Okay.
We spoke last week, I think it was.
How you doing?
Good, great. Oh, you're
Good. I'm freezing, but it does. It's.
okay?
Oh yeah. No. It's this.
You're
When it starts raining, it's this. Comparing this to last week, have you noticed the cops behaving any differently?
There's
They
more.
seem to be in more force and bigger groups, but I don't think they're any more harsh than they were before.
Okay.
Other than that notice they put out yesterday.
I have not seen the notice. I have not been given the notice, and the police that I spoke to didn't seem to know much. Nothing. They didn't know much about
I'm
it.
sure some of the truck. Well, actually, there's a toilet over on Kent. And there's a whole bunch of them there.
And the people wiping their butts with them.
Well, they put a toilet out there. They had a toilet out there, and it said, "Please put your fines tickets here." For the toilet in front of one of the rigs. So.
Well, I can tell you from experience, those things are very sharp, and they're not. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you again, Viva.
Thank you.
Dave,
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Nice to
I'm
see
taking
somebody
one more
showing-
handshake to warm me up. Thanks. See you soon. Yeah, so maybe they gave out a few notices yesterday. Maybe yesterday was the only day. Does anyone have any news as to what's actually going on in Parliament now? Because I suspect, they said 2 or 3 days ago. No, they said 2 days ago they were going to table the measures, the directives imminently. So, and I think they have the 7 days from the initial declaring of the Emergencies Act to do it. So if anybody knows in the chat what slow mode, Viva, I can't do slow mode. It's too late for me to do it now anyhow. Hold on. But part of what makes this beautiful is the fastness of the chat and the diversity of the chat, because it seems we have both supporters and critics, and that's what the world is about. Sir, how you doing? Oh, amazing. You came down from Toronto? You want to say hi to the world? You sure? Once you can do this, you can never take it back. All right. You can't. Where are you in from?
Hi to the world. You're from Toronto. Keep it free. Love you. Thank
Awesome.
You.
Nice to meet you.
Amazing.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Hey, I see you.
Oh,
It's so good to see you.
mind
Sorry,
being-
my brother loves you.
You mind being on camera?
Sure.
You want to say hi to your brother?
Hey, Jason, how you doing? I'm with the man here. This is the guy that you told me about. I just started watching him 2 days ago, and I'm here with him right now. You're not. Haha, so I'm closer to him than you are.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ottawa, just the edge of town.
Okay, sentiment overall, like, are you getting into fights with neighbors, friends, and family about supporting this, not being against it?
Not at all. Not a problem at all. I mean, do what you want. Generally, I find I haven't met anybody vehemently opposed. I met a lady just that lives here downtown, and I said, "Oh, it must be hard." She's like, "Yeah, but you know what? They were working on the O train or whatever it was called for 2 years, so I can deal with this because I'm sick and tired of the lockdowns. I'm sick and tired of the mandates. Trudeau's got to go, and we got to get our life back, essentially."
Fantastic.
Thank you very
Amazing.
much.
Nice.
My brother's going to see that. That's so cool. Hey, there we go. All right. Oh, there we go. There we go. One more.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Oh, hold on. Everyone's going to watch him while he gets...
Hey, there, this
no
is the guy.
pressure, no pressure.
He's slowing you down. You're awesome, buddy. My brother told me about your site. I didn't watch it at first, then I did. You're awesome. And I saw you on Rebel there the other day.
Yeah, that was
Anyways, I'll let you go. Nice meeting you. Take care.
That's amazing. So, have a good one. That gentleman is going to send that picture to my brother. How you doing?
Good.
You want to talk?
I'm not a good talker, but
can I
do plenty of talking for
I'll say what I think I know you were about to
Can
say.
I get a selfie?
Absolutely. This is going to be the ugliest selfie of me ever. Look at that. I look like a wet dog. Oh, God, that's the other one.
Thank you.
Amazing. Have a good day, guys. Yeah, a shaggy wet dog is what I'm going for now. So yeah, this is it. So far, nothing drastic. No, nothing. It's more of the same. And other than the fence, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
You guys are with the convoy.
Well, we're volunteer kind of.
Do you want to be on camera?
Sure.
All right. Where are you from? What brought you here? How are things going?
Well, I'm from the city, and I'm from Northumberland.
Okay. Northumberland.
I work with the Zello team. I'm Foxy, and this is Mandy.
All right.
So we're just out. There's a family that generously donated some supplies from Peterborough, so I brought them up, and we've literally turned them into care packages, and we're handing them out.
People are wondering, no legal advice, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble.
Right.
People are wondering if they can't give or they don't feel comfortable giving to Give, Send, Go. How can they help the truckers who might need help?
Well, we're actually trying to coordinate a lot of volunteer efforts of physical donations to take money out of the equation. We're accepting anything that people have. We're walking around getting phone numbers and collabing with immediate needs. Like, for instance, we got a guy right now that needs 8 C batteries. Just figuring out the immediate needs of the people down here, how we can help. And one of our efforts by coordinating is on Zello. So basically, you can join the channel ++ Ottawa. Convoy.Ottawa ++, the symbols ++, all together.
Convoy.
++, all caps.
Okay, so it's ++.
Yeah.
Convoy
To Ottawa.
to Ottawa ++.
Here, I'll see.
Good luck. Someone in
You
the
got a
chat.
QR
if you
code.
can- QR code. I don't know if that's going to work on a camera live, but we'll see.
Well, you know what? I'll share it in your feed later.
Someone just said, "Go home. You won't change anything. Trudeau forever."
We love you, by the way.
Well,
Love you.
I gotta say that even the people who want this to end do not like Trudeau. So that's how you know that is not a.
Well,
okay.
we love you.
Let's see what we got behind me. You want to be on camera?
I don't know. What's your thing?
I'm live streaming on the internet right now.
Okay. So,
Yeah, but you want to know? You sure you don't mind being on camera?
I'm just
Are you
gonna
from
pull
Ottawa?
up the thing.
Okay,
So,
where are you from, sir?
I'm from Montreal.
What
That's
brought you
me.
here? Yeah, that's you.
Well, 2 things brought me here actually. One is that there's a small French minority occupying the parliament, and I think they have unacceptable views. That's my opinion. And they started to fence the parliament, which is brutal here in Canada since we are so pro-democracy. The second thing is I took a chance to go live stream with you. Maybe Christian Freeland will seize my bank account and hopefully my MasterCard debts. That would help. Thank you so much.
Amazing, thank you. Now, how do I got to get that chat off because there's water. Get this off. Hold on, people. I got to figure out how to get. The rain is making things go funky here.
Thanks for being
I seen a really cool thing.
What are
You're not
your
an agent, right?
I have not an agent. I do
Okay,
not have an
okay,
agent.
okay.
Yeah, no, the fence. Interesting. They
That's
decided
a
to put up-
strong. Seriously, more serious. That's a strong vision. It's really not.
Well, they
not
put
okay.
they put the fence on the memorial. They took that down 3 weeks after the protest. They put it up on the side. I think it's because they expect a lot of people on the weekend.
I hope it's not because they expect to push us in the streets. And
They call it kettling. I think
jail
it's-
us.
Yeah, that's. I got to look up what kettling means after this. Oh, okay. Thank you. Nice to meet you, sir.
So
Thank you. Here we go.
this will work. If you see that right there.
Hold on.
Oh wait, other side.
No. It's over here. Let me.
If you want to enter your text, I can send it to you and you can just upload it.
Walk underneath the canvas.
Oh, in terms of not getting wet.
really
That would be too logical, sir.
If you want to punch your number in,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
you can, I'll text this to you. This way it's
Okay. Don't give that number.
No. That's why we're doing it this way.
My email has been converted.
Yes.
There you go.
Likewise.
I have 3 email accounts, all of which are receiving too much email. The same.
Thanks for what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Did you hear about the letter with the kids and all that stuff?
Oh, I see. I heard about all this. Do you want to talk to the camera?
But sure.
Yeah. Are you from Ottawa? No. Okay. Where are you from?
Kitchener-Waterloo.
Kitchener-Waterloo. What do you have to say to the world?
I think people need to realize that there's a lot more information than what they're seeing pretty much with the mainstream media. I mean, I encourage everybody to make their own decision, but I do feel that, you know, the more I dug into it, the more I started finding out that things were not really what they seem. And
On location here, you mean?
In location Ottawa, I mean, I don't know exactly what's happening, but definitely, you know, a lot of the rhetoric with the racism and the, you know, funded by the far right and all this stuff. And it's like, you can hear, I've been to, you know, the G20s, Quebec City, and this is nothing like, there's no violence, there's anything.
Nothing.
Of course, you know, been here for the whole time, but you know, try to come down, and I think it's really important for people to realize the laws that are being passed.
Say,
against
talk
human
louder.
rights.
Laws being passed against human rights.
That's right. Yeah, it's just that's what's happening. You know, they are literally passing laws using this as a reason, and I really feel like it's like we need to look into the details of what is actually happening, and most people don't want to. They want to have this blind faith, and it is a very super important thing that's happening right now. I mean, this is going to affect us and generations to come. I think it's really important that we need to take care of, like, you know, the mandates and also, you know, this emergency act. It's pretty terrible.
Awesome. I'm gonna go into there. I'm gonna try. Thank you very much. I'm gonna try to clean the camera off, guys. At the risk, if I do something bad again, I will join you back in 1 second. I do not want to end the broadcast. Oh no, sir. And now I'm gonna leave my jacket down. So that's it. He says, look into it. They're taking away our rights under the guise of this emergency. How you doing? You want to say something to the world? I'm gonna make sure not to fall here. What do you have to say?
Hey, I just want to say I came here from Windsor. I was in Windsor all week last week, and I came up here yesterday. So I just wanted to show my support to Ottawa, because we all got bounced out of Windsor, so we only got one other place to go. So
tell us, my brother was there on Sunday. Were you there on Sunday?
I wasn't there on Sunday. I pretty much left Saturday during the day.
There was a court order, like they started leaving after the injunction was issued?
Okay, I was just talking to Chuck over there. He kind of wanted this scoop too. So that injunction was only for Wyandotte. So like if you're familiar with
the injunction was only for what?
Wyandotte, the street Wyandotte. So if you actually know the geography of the Ambassador Bridge, like the Huron line is basically an extended road of the bridge, right? But there's an also entrance that Canadians can go into America off of Wyandotte, which is like where the University of Windsor is. And like passengers can go there, but trucks can go there too. So there was one lane that was constantly going to the States, and that ended up getting blocked off. But there was only like 6 cars, maybe, like not even one truck. And the one lane, it was only on one side of the road. So basically that injunction, so that completely stopped the absolute both two-way traffic, right? So that was why they needed that auto workers went, because they couldn't get any stuff across the bridge. And I was on Wyandotte the whole time. So if they opened up Wyandotte, that can access at least one stream, and at the same time we opened Wyandotte, and then we opened one lane from Detroit into. So there was 2 lanes constantly. But they kept the thing closed. They barricaded us all around because they use that, and this is my theory, that they use that so they could invoke all the state of emergency stuff. Because like I said, I can show you a video right now of the morning that they invoked like that, or they went to court for that injunction. There was only 3 cars in one tent. So like literally, if they wanted to move us, they could have moved us. But they decided to do that, like I said, because that was their opportunity to gain the power and no one knows, like people in Windsor don't even know this because everyone was partying on here online, and there was only like, dude, I'm telling you, there was like 15 people on Wyandotte. So really only 15 people really know the scoop, but,
all right.
And people can say that online and stuff, but like I was on Wyandotte.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, sir.
And like I said, it's just got to stay strong. We just didn't have any numbers in Windsor. That's the only reason they got pushed out, because people were getting worried about the cops around here. And I started laughing because there's like 100 times more cops in Windsor with 100 times less people. And it's a war zone right down there. If you're driving right now, like I said, 2 days ago, there was like cops going around like it was East Germany, man. So,
all right.
So we just got to make sure we just keep up the fight and stay strong and hold the line.
Will do. Thank you. All right. There you heard it. The injunction was apparently only for Wyandotte or Windot, whatever the street was named. Okay, well, it stopped raining at least. Now I just got to wait for my phone to dry off. Maybe someone's got a Kleenex. Here's the fence. What do we got here? Freedom and equality are hashtag unacceptable. Let me call my own shots. United for freedom, accepting Bitcoin. Now is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Winston Churchill, who should have been a trucker. Truck Trudeau, freedom, proud member of a small fringe minority with unacceptable views. Can you imagine? How's it going? Good. Justin Trudeau has become a meme for stupidity. Small fringe minority with unacceptable views will never be forgotten. It will never be forgotten. That will be his legacy. Sir.
Call up American Coney Island in Detroit and tell Charlie to put you on. You know,
oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, ask for Red, don't ask for Charlie. Tell him to put you on, because Charlie, I think he likes you. Yeah,
okay.
That'd be good for you. And I really appreciate what you're doing. Your Tim Pool thing was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll message him.
I saw Tim when he was at the.
I'm pointing at that one.
Yeah. You got hot dogs in there. If you don't
My goodness. Look at this. This is what. Oh, yeah. You get the. Oh, my goodness. And I see some mushroom. Look at that stew. How you doing? Oh, it smells so good. You know what? I'm going to grab a Kleenex while I'm here. This smells so good. Look at that. That is so much stew. And how many? That is no. Yeah, but how many liters is that? Oh, would that be a disaster if that fell over? Oh my goodness, that's big. You could cook a lot of lobsters in there. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna grab this. If I may just grab. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna try to clean my camera off. The hair is getting weighted down with the. I'm gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna try to clean off two things. My glasses. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Take a picture of it.
There we go.
What else I can say? Tucker Carlson, last night, he said, when somebody says something good, even though I don't like her, it will no harm.
Okay,
Are you recording
I'm recording.
right
Yeah, I only lost the camera with how many people? 25,000 people watching.
Oh, is that it?
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get this. Okay, I need it.
Oh,
okay,
you're doing good. You're holding up. Good job, buddy.
Okay,
Good job.
if the rain, I'm not touching the camera again, regardless of what happens with the rain. Look at this. I'm literally like a shaggy dog now.
Yeah.
Sir.
Hey,
nice to meet you.
it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Can I do a shout out?
Absolutely. Give me one second. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
That is a beautiful, beautiful horn.
Yeah.
All right, shout it out. Who are you shouting
Shout it out to all my friends out in Sault Ste. Marie, all the Patriots out there, my brother, Adam, Kim, love you guys. Keep up the fight. This is so nice to be here amongst people that feel like Canadians. Sorry, I'm breaking up.
No, I know. It's
Brody Buckner, I love you, man. All the fellow Patriots. And it's great to meet you. Yeah.
Everybody is having the same mission. It's the first time
we're not Canadian. We came from communist Poland. We saw what it was like. So, like, this is so good to see everybody standing up for what things. This is Thunder Bay. I'm doing this for my
I
kids.
lived through the riots in Detroit, and they want to see something bad with this is nothing.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to touch the camera just to get the. I think the
Be
auto
careful.
focus. You know what? I think the auto. Hold on. Do I go like this? Whatever. I think autofocus might be on. My face looks very white. Thank you very much.
No, and actually, I appreciate what you do, and just seeing the difference about what's being broadcast on mainstream media and seeing the difference, the reality of it. This is amazing.
It's
The spirit
inconceivable.
down here
It's
is awesome.
inconceivable. Do I dare? I need it. No, I don't want to do that.
You should get one of those little plastic things.
There we go. Okay, the lighting. It might just be the lighting. Awesome, man. Nice
Yeah,
to meet
bud.
you.
Okay, keep it up.
Thank you very much.
The post-millennial girl and I told him David's here,
Yep.
and he said you ought to tell him to talk to me.
Awesome. Do you want to say hi to the camera or no?
Huh?
You want to say hi to the camera?
No, I don't want to. My boss will get mad because I ain't got the equipment out.
Okay, no.
All right,
All right, see you later. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I'll keep it. Thank you. So long as it stops raining, we'll be good. The amount of people, like, it's not like getting tearing up talking about this for people who have been angry and upset and ashamed to be Canadian for the last 2 years, living under a country that nobody recognizes, and they've come out to this event after having been told online that it's a small fringe minority with unacceptable views, racist, misogynist, that trans, yada yada, and they come out here and all they see are people smiling, hugging. How you doing? What does that shirt say? May I see that? You don't want to be on camera? Okay, look at the shirts. Proud member of a fringe minority with unacceptable views. You want to say hi to anybody in particular?
Hi, Corey George.
Awesome. Have a good day. I love it. He's created a meme. He will be known forever as the guy who tried to write off the backbone of the country and the people that he represents as a small fringe minority with unacceptable views. How you doing? Well, it stopped raining, so at least there's that. But soul glow, that's what it was. Soul glow. Oh, hold on. We're gonna get the first one of the day. I always get nervous walking between two 18-wheelers. And yeah. Chat, what time is it? It's 2 hours, so it should be 12:50, almost 1 o'clock. Okay, I'm gonna start walking back because I'm on pickup duty. I told my wife I would pick up the kids, so I gotta hit the road early. But I came down because I was nervous, wanted to see what was happening, and it does not look like any hammer has been dropped. It's not the rumors that we've been seeing on the interwebs. Uh-oh. Training ground, people. Training ground for extremists. You see, Connect 4 is a gateway game. First, it goes from Connect 4 to insurgency. That's a known fact. First, they learn Connect 4, then they learn how to overthrow the government.
Good lesson.
Yep. Because once you can connect 4 colored dots together, the next step is insurgency. Oh, smell a nice barbecue. Oh my God.
Smells good?
It smells amazing, actually. Hold on. Do you mind being on camera? Okay. Defiant L's. This one might be. Let's clip this one for Defiant L's on the Twitterverse. How it started, how it's going. Small fringe minority to I need emergency war powers. I just got it. Not bad.
Well, that's how it is, right?
Oh yeah, awesome. People were saying, how could Viva be live on Rebel Media at 8 when he's live streaming with Barnes at 7 to 9? Talent, people. Thank you. Look at this. This is the image of beauty right now. The Canadian flag tied to a hockey stick at a freedom protest on Capitol Hill. 13 days, well, no, not 13 days. What am I talking about? 3 weeks of the most peaceful, law-abiding protest you can imagine that has been lambasted, misrepresented, slandered, smeared, besmirched by the state-sponsored media. Who would have thunk something like that could happen? Is your dog friendly?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Here's Batman.
How you doing? Your dog's name is Batman.
Yeah, he's here fighting for freedom.
Did you really name your dog Batman?
Yeah, we needed a hero.
I don't know if he's joking.
No, for real.
His name is Batman.
Yeah,
Oh
I've
my
got one
God.
at home in Nova Scotia. His name is Flash. And we've also got Mira. That's Aquaman's wife. So they're all the DC characters.
All right.
Yeah, no, amazing.
Awesome. Where are you in from?
I'm in from Nova Scotia.
Drove in when?
I'm gonna say January 26th I got here so I can help out with the guys coming in.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long are you here for? You here for the long haul?
I'm here until my kids make their own decisions, and then, it doesn't feel like rape if I put something in my body. Thanks, man.
Thank you very much. Batman, see you later.
Yes, thank you.
All right. How you doing? All right, Batman. How does he know his dog identifies as a man? I mean, a human. Okay, now that's gonna... I meant a human. How does he know the dog identifies? Okay, they call it Bat Dog. That's Rottweiler. Look at, okay, this is actually beautiful. I mean, it's actually beautiful. Just the imagery.
Hey, buddy,
How you doing?
Doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
How you doing? It's amazing, eh? I stopped by this morning. You want to say hi to the world?
Sure, we can.
I knocked on the door, but I noticed it was padlocked from the outside, so I figured it might have been locked.
So,
Latest, what's the latest?
Jericho March started at 7 a.m. this morning, so that's why we're not in the trailer. So, yeah.
How many laps are of
this? Is the end of lap 7, I guess.
That's what the shofar, the horn is about?
That is the shofar. All these people coming right here. These are all for the Jericho March. 1 o'clock. Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry. Let me know if you can hear in the chat, people.
1 o'clock to 1:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make as much noise as you can around the world, guys.
Global horns.
Global
Awesome.
horns. So.
Nice to see you again. It's a short day today, but I will be back.
No worries.
You haven't noticed anything bad with the police? They've handed out the notices to some people?
Oh, yeah. Nobody's worried about that at all.
There's probably going to be a show of force.
Huge show of force today without physical force, right? So
We'll be here for the
you've
weekend.
noticed the fence is going
Yeah.
up.
And you think the fence is going up because they anticipate a lot of people on the weekend, or just...
I think it's more of just
I think Trudeau's trying to justify his act right now. So they're sitting here in the West Block. What, we got like 5 minutes until we start making noise.
Okay.
We have 3 minutes.
3 minutes, you don't want to stick around for the noise. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice to see you again, guys.
You too, dude.
Thank you.
Take care.
That's the best explanation thus far. Justin Trudeau's got to make it look like he was within his good reason to invoke the Emergencies Act. So stick up the fence, pretend, stick up the fence, make it look dangerous. It was so dangerous. After 3 weeks of peaceful protest, he had to declare the Emergencies Act. And then it was so dangerous because he declared the Emergencies Act, got to stick up fences. So 3 minutes, where are they going to do the, looks like they might do it here. How you doing? Good. Okay, so I think they're doing the Jericho. I want to hear the noise, and then that'll be a good way to wind up the day. State of emergency. Hit that like button, people. 23,000 are watching, but only 6.1 thousand likes. I'm not in the habit of doing that, but if you want to go ahead and hit the like button, go ahead and hit the dislike button anyhow, because nobody sees it anymore. People can't deal. People can't deal with criticism. They have to hide. YouTube thinks they have to hide the thumbs down button. There seems to be something of a confrontation. The most peaceful confrontation you've ever seen. Oh, it's Laura Lynn. You know what's hilarious? I didn't know who you were at first, and I said, we're witnessing the most peaceful confrontation between protesters and police I've ever seen. What do you have to say?
I know. Well, I came down today. This is the Jericho March that is completing right here, Viva. These people have marched around Parliament 7 times today. They have marched around Parliament 1 time per day for the last 6 days. they're coming in, and biblically, the walls are supposed to fall. Now, ironically, the walls went up last night because the walls all around.
The fence is now over there.
Yes, the fence is now all surrounding Parliament, but there seems to be 2 places you can get in. So it was a rough night down here. A lot of concerns that the police are stepping in, that there may be some children that they're going to go after. Now, I've talked to the truckers that have kids. They feel safe. There is a plan completely. I mean, if it's not good enough for the government.
Wow. Wow. Listen to this, people. This is amazing. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. This is amazing. All the world open up. But he's stubborn. Emergency. I'm gonna run down there and get the noise. This is amazing. I saw a 5-year-old, 6-year-old. There it is. The bouncy castle. Good day. This. I won't get in the way. That was a moment that you all just witnessed. I did not know that was going to happen at the end of the Jericho. I didn't time any of this. My goodness, my ears. If I didn't have tinnitus before that. So Fox News is here. Now I'm gonna. We'll just see what they're doing. They're out. Okay. Well, that was a moment.
That was a moment.
Holy
Okay,
crap.
so any word on why they got this fixed up? Are they keeping us on the hill?
No. I don't think so.
Well, they got changed on the gate.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Have a good day. All right. See you later. That was one heck of a moment, people. Wow. So they do that at the end of the Jericho March. Wow. So many people, so many cameras. It's amazing. Wow. That was something incredible, people. So for anyone asking what happened, they were doing the Jericho March. Do they do this every day? Do they walk like this every day? My pleasure.
I saw your interview the other night.
As a event?
Yes.
Awesome.
Doing an awesome
Thank
job.
you very much. So apparently they do this at the end of the lap of the Jericho every day. No, the camera's pointing that way. They do this every day?
They just started. I haven't been here in a couple of days. Today's Thursday. So Tuesday I was here and then I've been doing this month. I've been 10 days over, is it not? Thank you, Brandon.
Alrighty. That, I don't know if the injunction, they're not going to be doing this all day, but this is what they were doing at the end of the Jericho March, which was 7 loops around Parliament, symbolic religious thing, and after which the 7th loop of the 7th day, the walls fell. So, wow. It's still going. All right. Okay, so it is now, chat, what time is it? The end of the injunction. I'm not sure that that's the case. Yeah, well, I'll have to see what the end of the injunction would have brought. But what time? It's 1:10. Okay, I've got to pack it up. Wow, that is one heck of a way to end the stream. So you've seen what we've seen now, based on the rumors, based on all the other stuff. And say it again.
We have to come and see it.
Yep, it's that.
What they nice about them.
Do you want to talk to the world?
I'm trying.
No. You shut up. You don't.
I'm trying to.
We'll end up at the War Memorial, but have a good day. This is the War Memorial. with the honking horns in the background. See if we can find Spinny. They're still going. It's magnificent. How's it going? Do they? Yeah. How you guys doing?
How you know?
Good. Have they been doing this every day?
Well, we've been here for 3 days. And I don't know about this, but you know, they do. This is
longer and louder
because of the operation.
Okay.
No, I was told to see you, so now I check a box for my.
Do you want to talk to the world?
No, I don't.
Okay. You're not on camera anymore.
Because they did the Jericho walk.
Yeah.
And so they're, you know, the horns of Jericho when they walked around the city 7 times, and then they honked the horns for.
And then the walls fell.
And then the walls fell.
What were the walls around for a non-biblical person? The walls were around the city of
The
Jericho.
city of Jericho.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's pieces of it. That's the thing.
Well, it came at the best possible time because this was one heck of a way to end a stream. Absolutely. I'll still keep the camera. I mean, I'll keep the camera looking.
You know, I'm not worried about
getting fired.
No, I'm not employable anymore. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I'm a PPCer.
Just back up all data.
Oh yeah.
Back up all data as much as you can.
I'm not getting the job anywhere too soon. That's for sure. So let me just.
Not unless they change.
I don't need one.
How you doing? I'm capturing the rowdy crowd paying tribute to the memorial. It's my pleasure. If the world doesn't see it with their own eyes, they might be led to believe the lies, and that actually rhymes. Okay. I'm gonna go get the bag. Okay,
Sure. Yeah. No. Sorry.
Sorry.
Here, right?
Awesome.
Thank you very much. How you doing? You want to talk to the world? Say hi. You hesitate. Okay. Say hello to everyone watching. Where are you in from?
Hi everyone watching. I'm in from just up the Ottawa Valley. I'm an Army veteran and a paramedic, and I was the South Convoy ambulance coming up from Windsor. And I've been on the ground here trying to set up medical aid stations throughout the protest for anyone who needs them, not just protesters. We would take Antifa if they needed help. And yeah, it's been a wild ride and a lot of interesting goings on in the last few weeks.
You haven't noticed any escalation in the last 24 hours?
The intelligence we've been receiving indicates escalation, but on the ground I haven't seen any.
Okay. Thank you, first of all. Fantastic. All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm pointing that way.
That doesn't matter. No, actually, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I've noticed under your jacket.
Yeah.
What do you have there?
Well, just have my medals from my service, but no, we're here to take care of things. You know, this is our responsibility, to be honest with you. Right? It's complicated. The whole thing is complicated. A lot of moving parts, and we were just called here to make sure that we don't have any issues with our national memorial. That's
Fantastic.
it. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Thank you for everything, sir.
Okay. Take care, eh?
All right, you too.
Right on.
Have a good day.
Okay, man.
All right, you too. See you. I don't know how long the horns are going to go for, but okay. People, I'm winding it down. You know who to follow. Zot, Autowalks, Travel Fund 69. I don't know if Mac John's back on. There's a bunch of others that I'm forgetting. I've got to run back to Montreal and fulfill the other half of my daily promise, which was to pick up the kids. So, people, thank you all very much. What a beautiful way to end the day. I will be back, hopefully on the weekend, because apparently it's going to be more of the same amazing beauty. Everybody, thank you for the support, super chats, clip, share, especially a few of the highlights today. I'm going to clip and share later. Everyone, enjoy the day. Peace.